Hey Sarah, where are you going?
I'm going to the hills. It's bare root season.
Wow, the bare rooted season is on again.
Let's go. Is here. Chris and I handpicked these last week. You've got your fruit trees, you've got your iceberg roses and your weeping cherries. Come in store and get the first pick today.
Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go.
Chris, are you ready for shooting?
No.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Times are tough, Chris. The sales have slowed and the growers need someone to sell their plants.
But I don't know about marketing. The silly Chris isn't smart enough.
Back to basics, Chris. Pink tutu, free bonus plants, and free garden design.
And I'm gonna chuck in free delivery. Okay, pink tutu on, back to basics. Here we go. Back to basics. Back to basics. Back to basics. Too many plants is on. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. Our Too Many Plant event is on now. If you come in store and spend as little as $1, I'm going to give you a $15 lavender, beautiful fragrant lavender, valued at $15 for free. Beautiful. And then if you were to spend over $100, if you went online or came in store and you spent over $100, there's a $30 evergreen little gem magnolia for free. They have the beautiful white flowers. Look at that there. So you get one of these for free. It's Melbourne's favourite magnolia. And you might wonder what's going on. Well, times are tough and I'm doing everything that I can to stimulate demand. So I'm working at stimulating demand by giving away free plants and wearing a pink tutu. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. Okay, back to basics. Pink tutu on, and off we go. Too Many Plants is on. Get your free garden design, free bonus plants, 50% off, heaps and heaps of pots. Now I'm gonna chuck in free delivery. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now, tap the link and let's go. we've moved our clearance section into a much bigger part of the nursery, and it's absolutely enormous. We're clearing out lots and lots of stock, and a person could put together a really, really interesting collection on the cheap. There's a whole section for $2, a section for $4, a section for $6, $10, and great big trees and bushes for 20 bucks. So come down here and put yourself a cheap garden, get yourself a cheap garden. Interesting collection, wonderful plants, just need a little TLC. Out of the clearance section, anybody can have a great garden now on any budget. As the autumn and winter weather closes in, your garden can start to look a little dull. Now, if you want to get fabulous colour in your garden all year round that intensifies in the winter, this is the way to have it. What you've got here is you've got your coprosma, you've got your flax, your New Zealand flax. This is a New Zealand coprosma. Hello, hello. Welcome to our Tutu Many Plants sale. And I've got my pink tutu on, and what we're going to do is we've been out to the growers this week. We've got 100 fabulous specials for you direct from the grower. And so one of the growers has just sent in a giant truck full of stuff, and they're unloading it as we talk. Yeah. So there's a whole big load of fresh new stock coming in, arriving as we speak.
Yeah, and the nursery looks unreal at the moment. So if you're going to come and join us this weekend as part of this Tutu Many Plants event, some fantastic products that Chris is going to show you today.
Yeah, and I don't know whether cold weather started early, but the bare root seems to have started quite early. We've got 6-foot silver birches for $29.99.
Yeah.
You'll be seeing a bit of bare root here today. You can actually get bare rooted at this particular event.
Yes, that's right. Come get bare rooted at the Tutu Many Plants events.
Yeah, that's right. So now what's going to happen today?
Tell us about what's happening.
So what's happening today is we're going to auction. See this beautiful maple here? This is a $1,500 Weeping Inaba Shidare maple. It's a beautiful. It's old. It'll be 10 or 15 years old. It'll have red leaves in spring, red leaves in summer, and beautiful scarlet and red leaves in the autumn. And it's a lovely advanced specimen. If you come in to buy one like this in the store, they're $1,500. But this is going up for auction. With a reserve of just 10 cents. Now, it's not going to go for a fortune because the maximum bid is $5. We've made it so that, you know, we don't want to have it so some guy can just come along and bung $1,000 on and win the auction. Yeah. We want to see people battling for it and putting in 10-cent bids and dollar bids and $5 bids, whatever takes their fancy. And we've done. This must be about a dozen of these auctions. We've done. I
think this is the second one of those you've done.
Second maple, but we've about a dozen. We've done a dozen auctions with special plants. Yeah. I delivered a $1,500 bonsai to somebody this week.
Yeah. And there's a video for that coming out too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But what's happened is that they generally go just over or just under or just around half price. Yeah. So this could go anywhere between $500 and $800 today. And this is a classic thing. This is going to make whatever garden this goes into, a $1,500 maple like this will make that garden. It's a fabulous centerpiece. Yeah. And it's going to go cheap. It's not going to go for big bucks. So that's good. And then what time do we? We'll
start the auctioning from 12:30. And then from 1:50 is when we start to strike the gavel down to the highest bidder.
Yeah, so at 1:50 I get the hammer out, and what people are generally starting to do with these auctions is the bids are very, very low, and it looks like a financial disaster right there. And then there's a bit of wild grappling at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, for the last, especially for an item like that one there. The last time we did a Japanese maple, the bidding was quite strong. Like, a lot of people would love to have this in their backyard or front yard as a feature tree. Yeah. It just looks absolutely stunning. Yeah. And the value for what you're going to get in this auction is probably going to be pretty amazing.
Yeah, somebody's going to save themselves $500 to $800 on a beautiful weeping maple.
That's right. So if you've ever wanted a large Japanese maple such as the one behind Chris, today's the day to do it.
Yeah.
I'd say. And then we're going to check out 100 of our fantastic items.
Yeah, so what it is, we go out I'm out with the growers, I drive around looking in the paddocks and things like that. I'm out there every week, and what we're doing is that the design of this is that I want people to be able to do a garden project on the cheap by having a whole range. So you'll find flowers, you'll find ground covers, you'll find trees, shrubs, rare plants, and we've got on hold of some really interesting bargains this week. A lot of them are coming off a truck as we speak. So they'll be fresh in the nursery, some really interesting bargains, and I'm going to take you through them all and give you a little bit of insight into each of those bargains. And let's get started now.
Yeah, let's get started, yeah. So if you've just joined us, it's our Tutu Many Plants live event. Checking out some great deals as part of this event sale.
Now, there's a bit of a worldwide shortage of fertiliser, but we've still got plenty of fertiliser at Hello, and I'd stock up and get a couple of packets of this fertiliser now, because I reckon come springtime, fertiliser is going to be a little bit, the supply of fertiliser will be a little bit tight, and this is our own blend of slow release. And what we do is we get a couple of the best brands around, we blend them together, and it gives you a fabulous slow release. This is a 12-month slow release, and you pop this, you can put it in the pots, you can put it, and what's good is with your slow release, it's plastic coated, and the fertiliser doesn't all come out at once, because sometimes when the fertiliser comes out all at once, it actually, the plant overdoses on fertiliser, but this sort of trickles out slowly, and the plant has a continuous stream of fertiliser coming for 12 months. And also I think it's good for the environment, because when you use your normal uncoated fertiliser, boom, it's released, and then next thing it's in the creek, it's in the river, it's in the sea, and it's causing algae and causing problems. By having it trickle out, the plant's always got a bit of food, and it's sucking that food up, and you're not polluting the environment with massive doses of fertiliser. At any rate, you'll find a little packet at your local store is just a little half a kilo. It's going to cost $15, $16, $17 depending on which store you go to. This is 1 kilo and it's $19.99. So 1 kilo of fertilizer, $19.99. Comes with a nice little handle. You can hold the handle, take the lid off, operate with a teaspoon, fertilize your garden, and now would be a good time to get in and fertilize all your evergreen shrubs. Good.
So it's our Tutu Many Plants slow release. Check it out as part of the sale. Now you can purchase any of these products you see here today. Limited quantities do apply at these prices. Head over to helloplants.com.au, or you can scan that QR code behind Chris.
Yes, and we deliver, you spend over $399 and we deliver for free over most of Victoria. And and here we've got our own potting mix. It's called Nature's Soil, and it's a 30-litre bag. It's a professional quality potting mix, and it's just $14.99. So $14.99 gets you so in most places $14.99 would only get you sort of a special blend of sawdust and rubbish. This is a top quality
special blend of sawdust and rubbish. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a this has got fertilizer and everything in it, and it's a professional one that growers use for growing commercial crops of plants. So professional grade potting mix, $14.99.
Yep, beautiful. All right, welcome to our Tutu Many Plants live events. We are live at the moment, and if you do enjoy any of these products, shop link in the comment section down below. We have some amazing freebies happening at the moment too, where you can come in store with any purchase and get a free lavender.
Yeah,
this
that's
week
right.
only.
Actually, we should show them the lavender.
Let's show them some of the freebies.
Yeah,
there's quite a few freebies actually.
Yeah, so what it is, we've got great incentives for people to come into freebies. So there we are. There's
a free lavender. Yeah.
Say you came in here and you even just spent $1. I don't know what could you buy for $1. But anyway, here we are. You get this $14.99 lavender for free this weekend. So a $14.99 lavender for free.
In the clearance section, you might find a treasure down there for $1.
You could go down to our clearance section, find a $1 treasure, and get yourself a $14.99 lavender for free automatically. Just every customer gets one of these.
Yeah.
And then say you come in here and you buy a few bags of potting mix, a couple of shrubs, a few bits and pieces, you spend $100. And we're going to give you either a lemon tree, a nice, let's get one of these lemon trees out of here. Yeah. If somebody put this sort of somewhere sensible,
Yeah, I can put it up for you.
Yeah, the kind of
Not
kind of
up,
like
but
we'll
it's
put
kinda
this sort
small,
of.
yeah.
It's done as a total blockage here. So
Let's have a look.
so
Okay.
you can get a little gem magnolia or a lemon. Spend $100. These are $30 value paid. So it's a $30 little gem or a $30 lemon tree. It's a Lisbon lemon, beautiful, healthy lemon. Look at that there.
And that's when you spend over $100.
Yeah, and you
Get a
know that
freebie.
this weekend we'll give away a couple hundred of these.
Yeah.
This weekend we're gonna have a busy weekend here. I mean, it's an amazing deal.
They're
Free
great
freebie.
quality. Great quality.
Yeah. Now, if you were to spend, what's the next level?
So the next level, sorry, I'm pulling it up now.
200.
Yeah, $200. That's all right.
$200. We're going to give you a 6-foot Japanese maple, a beautiful 6-foot Japanese maple when you spend over $200.
That's correct.
And
Yep.
then if you spend $500, you have got. If you spend $500, you have got this beautiful 6-foot Sasanqua camellia, pure as silk, the beautiful pink and white flowers. Look at those pink and white flowers there. Beautiful evergreen, grow it in a pot, grow it in the garden.
Yeah.
Or you can get a Senkaki maple.
That's right.
That's right. When you spend $500, this is a beautiful Senkaki maple. I think it's a $249 Senkaki maple, free for a person spending over $500. And then also at $500, you get the weeping cherry, don't you?
Yeah, that's right. And then weeping
Yeah.
cherry's just here. It might not
Yeah.
be visible on the
Now, lots
screen.
and lots of people
It's quite
want.
tall.
Yeah, lots of people want a weeping cherry. Lots and lots of people want a weeping cherry. So we're giving. I mean, this could be
Wow.
the centerpiece of your new garden. A beautiful weeping cherry for absolutely free when you spend over $500.
Correct. Yeah, pink or white. And then the big boy, you got the big boy there.
Yeah.
If you spend over $1,000.
Yeah. If you spend over $1,000, you get a $400 Senkaki maple, a $399 Senkaki maple, or
that
a
big cherry.
amazing advanced weeping cherry. Are we
Yes.
able to show that with a?
See if we might have to move the cameras to see it, but yeah, there we go. Great. Cameras
Yeah.
are happening.
Yeah.
One director working on our own there, guys. Just bear with us as we go through the
Yeah.
live. But
So let's see if we can see that.
Lots
look
of
look at
freebies,
this
though.
weeping cherry. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the size. This is sort of weeping cherry you've always dreamed of. So if you're planning a big garden project and you need $1,000 worth of plants, you get a. This is a $400 weeping cherry that comes absolutely free when you spend over $1,000.
yeah, and got some comments coming through, Chris. Noken is saying, "Hey mate, love your work."
Oh, thank you.
And Mel Guy saying, "Hey Chris, love your work. I remember you ad when I was a kid."
All right. Yeah, that's
The
right.
ads,
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. I just did a garden design for a lady before, and she's been watching me my ad since she was a child.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So let's move
A whole
these to one side, and we'll
generation
go
now.
on to the next.
All right, we'll move on to our next products. But as you can see, there are a lot of freebies at different tier levels, even from $0, well, not $0, but $1 right up to $1,000. One freebie per customer, in-store and online.
Yeah, and not only that, there's also spend over $399 and you got free delivery.
Yeah, there's free delivery. Chris offers a free garden design service. We have all the offers you could imagine. All right, so let's jump on to the next product. I think it's those wine barrels behind
Okay,
you there,
so the
Chris. You can
next
start
thing is
presenting those.
half wine barrel.
Yeah.
These are oak wine barrels, probably French oak, I'd say. Actually, I'll just, yeah, definitely a French oak wine barrel, and this is cut in half, $189.99. Or if you want to cut one yourself, or maybe you want to use it as a bit of furniture in your man cave, you can get a whole one for $249.99. So $249.99 gets you a whole big oak barrel. So $249.99, and then let's go on to, it's now time to get bare rooted.
Yay.
Now, what's
Bare roots
interesting,
arrived.
if you came in here in summertime and said, Chris, give me a 6-foot silver birch, and it come in a 12-inch pot and probably cost you $129.99, here's a 6-foot silver birch, bare rooted. This is direct from the field. Actually comes from my dad's old nursery. So direct from the field, beautiful silver birch. And these ones here are just $29.99. So you could save $100 against your summer price by getting bare rooted right now. So there we are. So bare rooted silver birch, $29.99, 6 foot tall. And what's the other thing? Say you got a station wagon and you came down here in summer, you wouldn't be able to fit 10 of these birches in. But if you've got a country property and you want 10 silver birches, you can come down here and fit 10 of them in the back of your station wagon together with your dog and 6 kids. So
That's
there
right.
we are, yeah.
Yeah, you could have a whole birch forest in your station wagon, couldn't
That's
you?
exactly
But
right.
they're
And that's one of
like
they're easy to transplant, they're easy to transport, and they're easy to buy, and you're saving a lot of money and getting beautiful, healthy trees direct from the fields.
All right, wonderful. Well, welcome. If you've just joined us, it's our Tutu Many Plants event. Shop link in the comments section if you want to purchase any of these products.
So here we've got the London plane. Now the London plane, a very graceful, big growing tree. You don't put these in your suburban garden, but if you've got a factory or a commercial property or a farm, these are a great investment. Beautiful, big, fast growing, large tree, long lived tree, lovely big shade. Great for the country, great as an avenue on the country property, really, really hardy. And these ones here, again, if you come down here in summer and say, give me a 2 metre plane tree, you could be spending way over $100. Right now, London plane trees just $49.99.
Yep, there you go. Part of the Tutu Many Plants. Definitely bare root season is the best time to get an advanced feature tree at a great price.
Now, right now you've got the Anzac peach, and the Anzac peach is just $39.99. So $39.99. Anzac peach is an Aussie classic. It's an Australian-bred peach. I think it's a beautiful, sweet, tasty peach. Great if you want a peach in your garden. Anzac is the great Aussie choice. And they're just $39.99, and that's 5 foot tall. So getting bare rooted, save big. So this, like in summer, a 5 foot peach tree is going to cost you well over $100.
All right, and thanks for joining us, guys. If you're enjoying this live, make sure to like it, and shop link in the comment section down below. Limited quantity supply. Here
we've got nectarine. Now nectarines are great, very, very fast to get producing, big producers, plenty of fruit. If you want lots of fruit, nice and easy, get yourself a nectarine. And this is a Fantasia nectarine, beautiful sweet nectarine.
With the white flesh, this one, yeah.
Yeah, white flesh, $39.99. The white flesh ones seem to be the sweetest.
They're quite nice, yeah. This one in particular. And if
now,
you want to grow a fruit orchard, that's the way to do it too.
Your Manchurian pear, I've done a good video on these recently. These Manchurian pears are the best ones for hedging. They're the best ones for pleaching. That's where you have a trunk and then you have them sort of hedged on top, like a hedge on a stick. So your Manchurian pear, great pear for pleaching, great pear for a hedge. And again, in summer, you could spend $150 to get a 2 metre Manchurian pear. Right now, $49.99, I think. So $49.99 for a 2 metre on 1.8 metres. Have a look at that. A 2 metre Manchurian pear is just not $129. That's what you pay in summertime. Right now, $49.99. That's a really beautiful big advanced tree. And then if you wanted to do a hedge or pleach them, these would be a great start. Now, one of the prettiest trees you can get is a golden Robinia frisia. Look at it up there. Look at that lovely golden foliage. Now, golden Robinias, delicate looking tree. I made a video about them just here. They'll be coming out soon. But delicate looking tree, white flowers in spring, lovely sort of cascading, soft lemon lime foliage. And they grow like the clappers, and they grow in the toughest, worst spot you can find. Terrible soil, hot, sunny, windy. They really don't seem to care. Really, really tough, fast growing. So if you want something really tough and really, really pretty, and these are just $49.99 for something nearly 6 foot tall. So again, you're saving big and getting a beautiful, big, straight, healthy tree.
And the French like to deep fry the flowers. It's a delicacy, remember?
That's right, yeah. They actually dip them in batter.
That's right.
Yeah, they dip them in batter and deep fry them as a dessert.
That's
and they're tasty. I once met a man who escaped from a German prisoner of war camp and went in the forest and actually lived on the flowers for a while. Luckily, the trees were in flower,
yeah.
And they kept him alive in the
amazing.
forest. Yeah.
All right, next up, one of our most popular products as part of the Tutu Many Plants event, isn't it?
Yeah, and this is not going to last. I can tell you this is not going to last. What you've got here is a 6-inch pot English box for $4.99. So a 6-inch pot English box, $4.99. Look at that. So $4.99 for a 6-inch pot English box. So 6-inch pot English box, $4.99. And that is not a price that's going to last. It's a really, really good cheap price. Now, I think there's a bit of a, oh no, it's $4.99. So I think most nurseries or most wholesalers, they don't, if you're buying 1,000 at most growers, you won't even get an English box like this for this price wholesale. We're doing them retail, but come in here and buy as little as one, buy 5, buy 10, buy 20, buy 1,000. We've got heaps of them here at $4.99, but we can't keep that price going forever. So really, if you've been wanting at $4.99, I recommend when you plant an English box hedge that you plant 5 of them to every metre. And so at $4.99, and it'll look like a hedge straight away with these ones here. And if you plant 5 to the metre, that works out at $25 a metre. That is the cheapest you'll ever be able to, you can plant 10 metres. 10 metres is a long hedge. You plant 10 metres for $250. It's very, very cheap. So English box, $4.99.
Beautiful. Get your English box at the Tutu Many Plants event.
Now here we've got the English box standard. Now these are great little standards. Pop them in a pot, put some nice flowers in underneath. Hello. Put some nice flowers in underneath, and the trunk will thicken up, and you have a lovely big thing. Now, a lovely big head. Really, in 12 months, that'll be a lovely big head. Now, what's interesting about these ones here is that English boxes standard English boxes are normally unaffordable. People grow them in pots, put 2 of them at the front door. They put them in the garden. They're normally unaffordable, but these ones here are just $34.99. You could hunt all over Melbourne. You're not going to get a standard English box for under $34.99. It's the best price in Melbourne.
Yeah, make it great for the entrance to a door, or have them in pots in your patio.
Now here we've got your Casuarina Green Wave. Now your Casuarina Green Wave, fast growing, tough. If you've got a beach house and you want something spectacular, but super tough, super hardy, maybe it's a farm. I remember I recommended to a guy with a really dry, arid looking farm, and I said, look, just grow these and clip them into large. These are in a year or so, you can get these up and have them 1.5 meters round and clip them into beautiful big round dark green balls. And in the Australian landscape of sort of golden grasses and things like that, big dark green balls in the summertime are going to look absolutely fantastic. So your Casuarina Green Wave is just, in a 10-inch pot, is just $59.99. Now, what's interesting is that softer colours have become more fashionable, and I found that and these are hard to get. Like I couldn't even buy these for my garden designs, so I actually bought some little baby ones from the plant propagator and grew them on myself. And the reason why I grew them on is that people really love these softer colours in the coprosmas. So and particularly, like, a lot of people are doing black steel fences at the moment, and this looks great with a black steel fence.
They look really good. I thought they were almost like they were variegated English box.
Yeah, and
they look so good.
Well, you can treat them just like, you can trim them just like an English box. Treat them like a box,
right.
Or you can have them sort of natural and shaggy, or you can have them trimmed up and neat. But your golden coprosma, very rare, very hard to get. And these 8-inch pots here are just $24.99. So $24.99 for a golden coprosma.
Yeah, no, they look great. Now the live auction will be starting in 2 minutes for those of you who are with us right now.
Now here we've got your Pacific Sunset. Your Pacific Sunset, I get people coming in here all the day, and I say, what do you want for you're doing garden design? I say, what do you want? And they say, I want colour all year round. Well, how do you get colour all year round? You buy Pacific Sunsets. Look at this here. Look at the colour you've got here. Look at that colour there. And as it gets colder and frostier, that colour gets more and more intense. Whereas a lot of your flowers and things just drop off in the cold. Your coprosma Pacific Sunset is a hive of colour.
Yeah, super. And what was the price there, Chris? We got
Pacific Sunset just $29.99. Lovely big plants, $29.99.
And do they change in the cold as well?
They get more. The colour gets more intense. It doesn't really change. It just gets more intense, like that photo you see up there.
Beautiful.
Now this is a rarity. This is just at our nursery here. Now a lot of coprosmas tend to be a little bit pricey, but here's a coprosma bargain. We call this one here Purple Pearl, and it's a beautiful pearly purple. Look at that there, purple pearl. And now look at the size of them. Look at the size there. And these purple pearls here, we're giving them away for $10.99. Now I know your mum told you not to go shoplifting, but coming in and buying these for $10.99, it's a bit like shoplifting.
That is,
but
yeah, for that size.
You're allowed to do it, yeah. So
hello. No, we don't really condone that, but we just obviously have fantastic specials for you.
Yeah, and you might feel like you're shoplifting, but that's what they are, $10.99.
Get the sensation without the guilt at Hello Plants.
That's right, yeah.
All right, so if you've just joined us, it's our Tutu Many Plants live event. In fact, Chris, we're going to start the auction in a minute. So we're going to open it up. There's actually not many people at the auction, and there's not many people watching us live right now, just letting you know. So that when we do start, the first few people are going to have very high chance of, like if you're watching this and you weren't even thinking about bidding on it, I'd recommend it.
Yeah.
Just because of your chance of getting it at a crazy price.
Yeah,
we'll see how we go.
Now what we've got here, this is your grey smoke bush. Now your grey smoke bush has an interesting sort of pinky purple colour, very, very bright colour. And lots of people, I think Grace, the purple one's a lot more common. Grace has that interest. I'll give you a close-up look at this leaf. Where can we see that colour? Let's look at there. But look at that pinky purple colour of the Grace.
It's really
gorgeous colour. And then it has those lovely fluffy flowers in the summertime. Beautiful fluffy flowers you can see up on there on the screen. And it's not a tree. It's a large bush. So your smoke bush, large bush, very tough. Loves the hot sun. Doesn't need a really flash soil. It's not. A lot of your purple plants are a bit delicate, but your cottonus grace and your purple smoke bush, not too delicate at all. Lovely, lovely big bush, and cottonus grace normally a bit of an expensive rarity. We're putting them out for $36.99. So $36.99 for your cottonus grace.
All right. Let's check out what's next on the Tutu Many Plants event. Live auction starting very soon.
So here we've got Escalonia Pink Pixie. So Escalonia Pink Pixie. Escalonia Pink Pixie. Now this is a great little plant. This is a plant that's really, really tough. It just grows into a lovely little, like little sort of domey, moundy plants are really popular. It's evergreen. It's really tough. Frost, heat, wind, you dish it out, it'll take it. Grow it as a low hedge or low border, or grow it as a nice little moundy sort of shape to
ground covery type
enrich
thing
the landscape.
too, right?
It's kind of like a bushy, deep ground cover.
Yeah.
It's a low spreading bush. When you plant them out on their own, they just make a beautiful low mound, and they have pink flowers on them, and they start flowering, I'd say, end of September. And they're flowering right up until now, so very long flowering. So lovely dark green foliage. And I noticed during the drought, when you weren't allowed to water your garden, a lot of people had their plants die. And I saw gardens that used to have lots of different things in them, and all that was left was the pink pixie. So Escalonia Pink Pixie. So they're very tough. If you've got a factory, a commercial property, a farm, a beach house, where things have got to tough it out a little, consider these for a nice lush green, flowering, low maintenance, low plant. You don't have to trim them because they're nice and low.
They sort of form compact. Yeah, very beautiful indeed.
Now, most places you would expect to pay $14.99.
Yeah, what are we spending?
$12.99, and we're giving you a really decent plan for $12.99. Take a look at that. That's what you're getting for $12.99. Look at that there.
Wow,
yeah, $12.99.
That is actually a really good value on that.
Yeah. It's because we've got too many plants, Emlyn.
There's just too many plants. What are we going to do?
The whole industry's got too many plants.
That's right. Well, we do have too many plants, but we are limited in quantity in terms of doing them at these prices.
Yeah.
So if you do want to get something from the Too Many Plants event, then get in there now. You can purchase online, helloplants.com.au. Chris, while you're there, while we're waiting for the next product, do you want to tell us about the auction? Because the auction's gone. Chris? The auction's
Tony's
gone
been sitting
live.
in nice ones.
All right, I
there.
don't think
How
Chris
come
is
we always
listening.
have
That's
two
okay.
sick ones?
Well, if you can hear me,
Can somebody?
let's get
why
the
are there no
auction
nice ones?
going,
There's no
guys.
nice ones out the back. Okay.
All right, Chris, I don't know, you didn't hear a word I said, did you?
No.
The auction's live. Have a look on the screen.
Okay.
I
So
think it's
right,
time to talk about that auction.
it's
Got 10
auction
cents,
time.
not
So
even
this
one bid on it.
this fabulous maple here is going up for auction, and what it is that right now this maple belongs to me. It belongs to me. The reserve is only 10 cents. So if you were to make a 20-cent bid on this,
You're in.
you're in. And
You're
if
the
nobody else
highest
bids,
bidder.
it's yours. It's yours. So you only have to put down a bid of 20 cents, and I mean it's a very quiet day. There's almost nobody in the
It's
room.
like, yeah,
A 20-cent bid, and this could be yours.
that's right.
And it's
Yes.
not mine anymore. As soon as you put down a 20-cent bid, it's no longer mine. Right now, this is my Japanese maple, and if nobody bids, I can hang on to it.
It's still Chris's at this point in
Yeah,
time.
and I'll sell it in the nursery in springtime for $1,500.
We're gonna drop. We'll drop the link in the comment section. But for those of you who are watching us on TikTok, where you can't do that, just head over to the website. Hello Plants. We'll go from the top. You can actually join us live there as
Yeah.
well, and jump over to this live sales tab here, which is in yellow. Once you click on that, if it's gonna let us in, there we go. Scroll down, and oh, there's already a $5 bid. Okay, there you go. So you just pop your name.
There we are. So
First
that-
name, phone number, email.
So
and the
it's
amount
no
you wanna
longer
bid.
mine. It's now on the market.
It's on the market, and
There's no withdrawing it.
Sadly, going for a very low fee there, Chris. $5 at the moment.
So if there's no way, the reserve was only 10 cents, so it's on the market now. It's on the market now.
$5 for a $1,500 maple.
Yeah, and
right now.
And at 150, it goes under the hammer. It goes.
Yeah,
I'll be hammering it down, and if it only goes for $20, it goes for $20.
That's right. We let you guys battle it out between each other on what you want to offer Chris for this $1,500 maple. That sort of gives us our market value for the
That's
auction.
right.
But generally speaking, bidders and auction winners of the past have saved 50%.
Yeah. Basically, sometimes it goes a bit under 50%. I think last week we were still under 50%.
Yeah, it was under 50% last week.
Yeah, that's right. And I think most weeks it's under 50%.
Yeah,
I think
it's
once or
it's
twice
under.
it's got, and when it's gone above, it's only nudged above, hasn't it?
That's right. Well, the excitement for our viewers today is there's not many people with us and not many people online. So looks like Scott, you might be bidding with yourself today. Anyway, we'll keep it going in the background. We'll keep you guys informed as we go through the sale, but keep your eye on the auction. We'll drop. Oh, it's already gone up to 21. Okay, yeah, well, that's still a great price. Anyway, you guys have fun, get in the background, and we'll keep going through with the sale.
It'd be a $1,379 discount.
No, $21. It's a $1,470.
Oh, $1,471 discount.
Yeah.
Wow,
that's
what a
right.
discount. That'll be the biggest discount we've ever done.
Yeah, it would be at this point if it went
Yeah.
for that price.
Now, if you want to, some people say, what's the alternative to English box? Well, here it is, euonymus Tom Thumb.
Tom Thumb,
Now,
yeah.
euonymus Tom Thumb takes the frost. It'll take poor soils. It'll take a little bit of salt in the water, a little bit of salt in the soil. I've had people where they've killed every sort of hedge that they've ever tried, and then we've put in some euonymus, and the euonymus have grown where no other hedge would grow, and they haven't grown higgledy-piggledy, they've grown 100%. So you've had a 100% take on them, and they grow much faster than English box. They stay green all year round. They don't go sort of browns and purples in the winter. So for a beautiful low evergreen hedge all year round, euonymus Tom Thumb, and we've got nice advanced ones here in 7-inch pots for just $14.99. So $14.99 Tom Thumb, the super duper hardy alternative to English box.
Yeah, and if you've just joined us, it's our Tutu Many Plants live events. Live auction in the background.
Now what we've got here is the Sky Pencil. Now the Sky Pencil is something that is becoming more and more popular. I use these in every third or fourth garden design that I do, and the reason why I use them is that these take quite a bit of shade, and they take lots and lots of hot sun. They take poor soils, they take really tough conditions, but best of all, it's one of the tallest, skinniest plants on the market. So with a little trim, you can keep one of these 40 or 50 centimeters wide, and it grows up 2 or 3 meters tall. You can trim it to whatever height or width you want. And these are good sized 6-inch pots, nice, and they are nice and cheap. These are just $17.99. So $17.99. So if you've got like a lot of people have got like up the side of their driveway, they've got a real skinny garden bed, and they want a bit of height in that tall skinny garden bed, but something that doesn't block the path or anything like that. And Sky pencils are tough, they're easy to grow, and they're the answer. And your Sky pencil here is just $17.99.
Yeah, I noticed they have become more popular of late. Definitely. How are they related to the English box at all, or they're nowhere near related?
No, they look like tall, skinny English box, but they're actually a Japanese holly. But unlike most hollies are prickly, your Japanese holly's not prickly.
Soft,
and it's
Thumbs is asking. I better ask if the maple can be delivered to New South Wales.
Do you know? I think it possibly could.
Really?
I think
Explain.
it'd be a little bit costly.
Please explain.
Well, I've just been told that the restrictions only are applying to Queensland now, and that we're able to.
We might be back for our New South Wales.
I only
customers.
heard it the other night. A chap who ships lots of plants interstate told me that I can now ship into Sydney.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah. So now here, I've got this beautiful fragrance, and what I've got here is a miniature lavender. A lot of lavenders grow too big. This is a lovely miniature lavender. And do you know what's fascinating about this miniature lavender? Normally these are $16, $18, $19, but the price, it's a miniature lavender. Often the miniature lavender has the maximum price. So normally they're minis, but this is a
mini lavender maximum price.
No, it's a mini lavender with a mini price. A mini price mini lavender. And so anyway, it's called Deep Fort Purple. Now you look around and try and get one of these. These are normally $16, $18, $19, and it's a winter flower. Smells fantastic. It's got little fairy wings on. Take a close look at that wonderful little lavender. But the price is just direct from the grower. I mean, and these 10 minutes ago, these were on a truck just coming in here. They whipped them off the truck and got them in for the sale. Absolutely fantastic. And these are just $8.99. That is on a mini lavender. I'd jump in. If you've been dreaming of a nice low lavender hedge, maybe lavenders up the garden path, maybe lavender in a pot on your balcony, $8.99. $8.99. Look at the flowers you get on your deep purple. Isn't it fantastic?
Absolutely fabulous. Only available in the Tutu Many Plants event, exclusive to the Tutu Many Plants event, that one.
Now here we've got Javelin Foot. These are big ones. These are big ones, but the price is still mini. 8-inch pots of these are normally about $39.99. These are $19.99. So lavender deep fort. Maybe you're putting a place on the market. These are going to be covered in purple flowers right through the winter and into springtime. And these are just $19.99. So $19.99.
All right, welcome to our
99 lavender deep fort, beautiful, big, healthy, gutsy 8-inch pots.
Welcome to our Tutu Many Plants live event, where we have a live auction in the background for a $1,500 Japanese maple happening live right now. We check out our 100 best specials.
Now what we've got here is Osmanthus pearly gates. Now Osmanthus pearly gates in springtime, one of these would cost you $50. They're covered in fragrance, and they call it pearly gates because they're talking about the pearly gates of heaven, and these have a heavenly fragrance. Absolutely heavenly flowers, heavenly fragrance. In springtime we can't get enough of them, but right now you can have a pearly gates Osmanthus, rare as hen's teeth. Grow them as a hedge, grow them as a bush, grow them as a specimen, grow them as a pot specimen, and we've got them for $24.99. So $24.99 Osmanthus pearly gates. This is the Osmanthus of your dreams. $24.99. Nice big bushy plants. Osmanthus are hardy and easy to grow. Beautiful bush, beautiful hedge, lovely pot plant, fabulous fragrant spring flowers. If you like a bit of real fragrance in the garden, get yourself an Osmanthus pearly gates. $24.99.
That's got a heavenly scent, doesn't it, that one?
Yep. We might put all 6 of these Plectranthus up at once.
Oh, you just did a video on those too, actually.
Actually, I've got to do one today.
Yeah. Oh, no, not on that one. You did it on the Nico, which is a white.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
One, yeah.
Now, what we've got here is we've got Plectranthus Mona lavender. Now, I love Mona lavender. I've been using it in my landscape for ages.
Yeah.
In my garden designs, very, very popular, because what it is, it has a beautiful leaf. The leaf with the normal Mona lavender has a sort of a purple velvety look to it, lovely fine leaf, and it has months and months and months of these beautiful purple flowers. But this year new varieties have come out, and here's your white Mona lavender. Not much flower on it at the moment, but this has a lovely pale green leaf and lovely white flower. And look at this. This is your pink Mona lavender. Look at this here. Isn't that exciting? Now, these are great as pot plants. Grow them. They'll take quite a bit of sun, but they'll grow in complete shade. Grow them as a pot plant, grow them as a border, grow them as a garden plant. But I think this pink one's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that there, beautiful, really beautiful. And these are normally, in a 6-inch pot, these are normally around the $20 mark, but these are giant 8-inch pots. And let's have a look, what have we done here? Giant 8-inch pots, $24.99. So you've got a beautiful full bushy plant.
That's awesome for $24.99.
For $24.99, look at the size of this one here. Look at that there, $24.99.
Instant gratification in the garden.
Yeah.
With that one. Now, what's the position? Is that a part shade, full sun affair,
do you know,
or what is it?
I'd put it, if I had a really hot westerly spot, I wouldn't plant them there.
Yeah.
But morning sun, afternoon shade, complete shade, no worries.
Okay,
Yeah.
complete shade to part
Yeah,
shade. Nice.
yeah, and really sun, but not just a super hot westerly sunspot.
Okay.
Like when we keep these in the nursery, we keep them out in the full sun right in summer, but just out of that really hot afternoon sun.
Okay, how long do they flower for too?
Oh, look, they flower. I reckon you get 12 weeks of flower.
Okay.
So Plectranthus Mona lavender, we've got them cheap, and we've got them in white, we've got them in blue, so if you're a Mona lavender fan, you should pop in this weekend and stock up on the new colours of
Yeah,
Mona
they're really
lavender.
nice. I haven't seen those colours either. They look wonderful. All right, well, let's keep moving along. If you've just joined us, it's the Tutu Many Plants live event. Please leave us a like, share this live so others can find it as well. Auction on
Now,
in the background.
I wonder, Jennifer and I shot the best video I've ever seen of Snow Maiden. I wonder if she's put that
That's
up.
up, yeah, it's already out. Yeah, if you just go to our YouTube, Hello Plants, and search for Snow Maiden, it will come up.
Yeah, what it is, I was down in Mount Eliza looking at those really toffee gardens.
Wait, was this a new video? Actually, if it's a new one, probably not then. Mount Eliza might be new because you.
Yeah, I was down there last week, and anyway, we shot a border.
No, it's not out. I know which one you're talking about. It's not out yet.
We shot a border of when does that come out?
That'll be next week for the big one. Yeah.
Yeah, we shot a border of these, and it was the best, most beautiful planting. And I think once it becomes public, this particular video will be a smash hit, and these will be selling like crazy. It was a whole new idea. We should really use it up on the screen. So Snow Maiden, Indian Hawthorn.
Yeah, absolutely.
These are fine-leafed evergreen. They can be topiarized, they can be trimmed, they can be shaped. White flowers in the spring, lovely evergreen, and hardy and tough. Grow them anywhere. Really hardy, tough plant. And in a 10-inch pot, we've got them for $29.99. Most stores would only give you an 8-inch pot for that. Beautiful big bushy 10-inch pots, just $29.99. So $29.99 for a nice big bushy Snow Maiden.
Yeah, and you can do a border, or could you do a hedge with it?
You do a hedge, but what we videoed was just the most amazing planting. It was kind of like a cross between a hedge and a topiary.
Oh, amazing! Wow.
And yeah.
So it's like pleached almost.
No, you've never seen anything like it.
Okay.
We really need to
Looking
show it
forward
to
to
people.
seeing it,
Yeah, that was the one I told you that'll go viral.
Yeah, I remember now. I know which one it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not done yet, but we'll have it out soon. There's 115 people in the auction room now, which is a bit of a relief because You only had about 10 people in there to begin with, and looking like you were going to go for $5 there for that $1,500 Japanese maple. We have a live auction on right now.
So we should give people another look. Let's give those 150 people another look at this tree
115 people, looking right now. Well, the 115 people are already sold on the auction idea there. They're already there.
No, but we've got to get them more excited. We've got to stimulate them.
Okay, well, all right, sure. Let's
so here, look at this beautiful maple here. Look at this fabulous maple. This is a 15-year-old Japanese maple. It's got a beautiful straight stem, a lovely full head. It has red leaves in spring, red leaves in summer, and red leaves in autumn. If you come in the store to buy something like this, it's $1,500. It's gone up for auction. The reserve is just 10 cents. And what's it on now?
I'm just refreshing it now. We're on $155.
$155.
So just made it to the 10% price mark.
Yeah, so if that went off now, if no one else bids on it, it's a $1,350 discount.
Yeah, it's a massive discount basically at the moment. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And it looks to me like this one's going to go off cheap.
It does. At this point, it's looking pretty cheap.
Someone's going to get them. So, and the other thing, you tell them about the free delivery.
Yeah, so if you spend over $399, so that's the other thing. If you are bidding on this, think with free delivery, because we offer free delivery to most parts of Victoria when you spend over $399. Obviously, if you're outside of our free delivery range, there's a different fee, and New South Wales would be a different fee. But free delivery for $399. Pretty much for, what would you say, 80% of the population of Victoria or something?
Yeah, 80% of the population, we've got free delivery when you spend over $399.
Yeah, so I would recommend, although we're only at $155 and that's a nice price, if you're picking up that maple, keep going to get over that threshold, because the delivery, it's going to save you a bit of a headache getting that big boy back to your house.
Yeah.
And but that applies to not just to the auction, but to anything you purchase in store. $399. Whack it down, get yourself free delivery, get a garden going.
Yeah, so if you're putting together a garden project, you might get a couple of bare root trees, a few ground covers, a couple of nice little bushes, a couple of those snow maidens that just came up there.
Yeah.
So you put together a bit of a garden, $399, and you might be in Ballarat, you might be in Curramborough, you might be in Moe, you might be in Yea, you might be in Ruffy, where it's all been burnt out and you need a bit of fresh vegetation.
Yeah,
$399 and our green van will whiz out. Good looking bloke in a pink tutu on the side of the van. You'll be thrilled when it arrives. And it comes out and delivers it for free. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Unbelievable value indeed. Only at Hello Plants, and a freebie as well. Yeah, Chuck, you'll get one of those as well.
That's right. Yeah, if you spend over $100, you're going to get a choice between a beautiful lemon tree or a beautiful evergreen magnolia. So a fabulous evergreen magnolia, and all you have to do is spend over $100. And the thing is that we change those. If you're keen on a magnolia or a lemon, jump in and grab it, because next week we'll be doing something different.
That's right. All right, guys. Well, welcome again to the Tutu Many Plants live event. We've got great freebies, excellent specials here, and a live auction
I haven't done this one
for a
yet.
$1,500 Japanese maple.
Okay, that's right.
Live, all live right now, guys. All right, we'll keep going on to the next item.
Yeah. Now what we've got here is the Frank Jr. Red Point Maple, and it is just $32.99. So $32.99. Now what's great about the Frank Jr. Red Point Maple is that it's a very tough maple. It's a hybrid between the silver maple, which grows in Southern California, and the red maple, which grows in like up in New England, northern parts of the US. And when they hybridize the two together, they got something that can take the heat, take the low, hot, flat country, grow into a beautiful, fast pyramidal tree, and deliver fabulous, brilliant red autumn color. In fact, it's possibly even more red than the red maple. So if you live in hot country, maybe you live in Shepparton, Bendigo, you're out there on those flats out there, out Maffra or somewhere like that, and you need something wind hardy, clay soil hardy, something nice and tough, go get yourself these Red Point maples. Plant an avenue, plant them as a specimen in the front lawn, but get yourself a Frank Jr. Red Point maple, and you're only paying $32.99. So $32.99, lovely healthy plant, and you'll have a beautiful big maple in no time.
Yeah, excellent value on the Tutu Many Plants live events. Ralph asks, does the 2 for 1 deal still stand? I can't remember that deal, actually. Was that an actual deal that you did, Chris?
I think he just made that one up.
I think you did.
The 2 for
Love
1.
your jokes, Ralph.
Yeah,
Keep
okay.
them coming.
So anyway, tell what we've got here is your baby orange. Now, if you want a flowering gum, and you want a flowering gum that stays small forever, never gets too big, this is one of the smallest flowering gums on the market and has brilliant orange autumn colour. And anyway, your baby orange flowering gum is just $79.99. And what's good about buying a grafted? This is a grafted one. And what's good about buying a grafted one is that this will flower next summer. So with a normal seedling, you might be waiting 20 odd years. You might be
that long?
Yeah,
Jeez.
you might be waiting 20 years. You might be on the
nuts.
pension, and your eyesight might have gone by the time the thing flowers. You know. And not only that, when you buy a seedling one, you never know what colour you're going to get. You might get a sort of a kind of an orangey, pinky sort of colour that you don't even like. So the great thing about buying a grafted one is flowers next summer, and you know exactly the colour you're going to get, and you also know what shape it's going to be and how big it's going to be, because that is all genetically predetermined.
Yeah.
So jump
grafting.
jump in and get this one here.
What do they graft it, actually?
They just do it. They grow a
with-
seedling like
okay.
the seedlings that they sell. Then they chop the top off and they graft a new one on.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So
you get the flowering much sooner than you're getting it when you get your pension.
it takes the gamble out of buying a flowering gum. You know
Yeah.
the size, you know when it's going to flower, and
That's
you know what colour it's going to be.
That's right. All right. Well, welcome.
It used to be that buying a seedling was like buying a Tats Lotto ticket.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Well, no gambling on the Tutu Many Plants live event, guys.
Yeah.
Well, except for, we've got an auction. It's not really gambling, but
So same story. What we've got here is beautiful grafted mini reds. Now mini reds, again, a really tiny one. So if you've got a suburban garden and you want a beautiful red flowering gum in your garden, get yourself a mini red. Get yourself a mini red. Mini reds are the reds to have, and your mini red is just $79.99 for a mini red, and that's a great price. But also, they're scarce as hen's teeth. Like you could go to half a dozen nurseries before you'd even find one of these. So not only have we got a good price, but we've got them available. And you know, there's such a high demand and such a low supply that these are not available all year round. So if you're thinking, I might get one next Christmas, you might not. You know, so jump in and get one now while you can.
yeah, I've seen it when customers have come in looking for these and they're just not available at all.
Yeah, that's right. You just say no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, limited quantities apply on the Tutu Many Plants live event. Thanks for joining us, guys. Make sure to like this live while you're here, and auction away on that Japanese maple behind Chris.
Now, this is a red cowboy cactus, so we're just waiting on a new shipment to come in. And so this is one that I potted up the other day. And cowboy cactus, if you want some excitement in your house, maybe beside the bar, if you want a bit of excitement in the outdoor entertaining area, these are not an outdoor cactus. These are, they don't like the cold and wet that we have in the Melbourne winter. So your cowboy cactus, a beautiful red one in an 8-inch pot, is just $29.99. An amazing, wonderful, exotic plant for $29.99. Red cowboy cactus, 8-inch pot, this nice and big. I potted this one out of an 8-inch pot just a week or so ago, $29.99.
Wonderful, and thank you, Angela, for the love heart. Much appreciated. Again, guys, if you're enjoying these lives, please leave us a like, share them.
Now, if you like to have something really exotic in the house, but at the same time tough, something that you don't have to worry about, here it is. This is a Ficus ruby fig, and normally these are quite expensive, but we're doing this one here for $49.99. This is the biggest, best ficus I've ever seen for $50. Absolutely fabulous, multi-stemmed. I've seen these selling for double, triple that price. So there it is, your multi-stem, and they put this in a pot, keep it in the house. This is tougher than tough.
What price are we talking in the Tutu Many Plants live event there, Chris?
$49.99.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is actually really good, especially for that size. Pop it indoors, yeah?
Yeah. Now, what
great.
if a person what if a person was living, say, in
Carimbia?
what?
No, I don't know. You always say some weird name. I never know that.
Yeah.
I don't know the town.
So you're living in Tarralgon, right?
Yeah, okay.
And you'd like to get some of these plants.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Oh, you can head over to hellohelloplants.com.au and go to our live sales page. That'll be the best way to do it. I don't know if we can see the screen there behind Chris, but go to our live sales page and scroll past the auction, which is happening right now, live auction in the background. And you'll see all of these categories that Chris has just talked about. Limited quantities do apply, so they won't be here forever. But right now is the best time to do it because we've just started this sale. And you can just purchase online. Go crazy.
Right,
We've
now,
even got a little Chris.
But it's a long way for me to drive
a
down
long
from
way.
Tarralgon. What am I going to do? It's going to cost. It's going to cost $100 in petrol just to get down here.
It's too much. It's all too much. No, you spend over $399 and you get free delivery.
What, up in Tarralgon, they're going to send one of them green vans with one of them cute guys in a pink tutu.
Yep, just what you wanted.
On the side.
Just what you wanted.
Round to your house in Tarralgon.
Right to your front gate or front door or
Yeah.
however you have it, your house property situated.
And you could have one of these fabulous rubber trees delivered to your door. A bloke,
Exactly.
a good looking bloke. Will he be wearing a pink tutu?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We won't promise you that.
Okay.
But you'll at least get to see a pink tutu on the side of the van.
Yeah.
So if you have a fetish for seeing Chris in his pink tutu, free delivery up to Tarralgon, no problem. $399.
Yeah. So there we are. So you can live in Tarralgon. You can buy any of this stuff that you see here. You spend $399, and they bring out that van with the bloke on the pink tutu on the side of the van out to your door.
That's it. And if you're lucky, and well, not if you're lucky, you'll get a freebie as well, depending on how much you spend.
Yeah, that's right.
Beautiful freebies included.
Yeah. So if you're getting the free delivery, that'd be $399.
Yeah.
You could get a weeping cherry, couldn't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Weeping cherry as well.
Yeah.
We're showing you that one on our TikTok platform. Anyway, we've just got some incredible freebies. We've got great deals, free delivery. We even offer free garden design, all part of the Tutu Many Plants live event.
Yeah.
Amazing deal on that maple too.
What it is that times are tough. Nursery stock is backing up with the growers, and some of the growers have come to me and they've said, Chris, we've got too many plants. Can you help us out? And what they've done is they've given me some terrific deals, and we're able, because we've got really too many plants, we're even giving some plants away as a bonus, as a reward to stimulate demand.
Times are actually so tough that Chris, who's now in his 70s, has had to resort to going back to putting that pink tutu on.
That's right, yeah.
But
luckily,
he likes it, but
in
it's
my
bloody
70s,
cold, isn't it?
in my 70s, those legs look pretty all right, don't they?
So this is the extent. Chris hopes to sell at least one plant on today's live.
Yeah, that's right. Now here we've got the fabulous black tulip magnolia. Now these are a rare sought after magnolia. And the reason is that they're not produced by cuttings or seeds, they're produced by grafting. So each one is individually hand grafted by a specialist, and that makes them a rare and exotic plant. And normally, like this one here is about 6 foot, nearly 5.5 foot tall, and it's reduced from $189.99 to $129.99. And there we've got our Burgundy Star. Now your Burgundy Star is a variation, like what happens, Burgundy Glow, it's a variation of the magnolia. There's a magnolia that you see all around the place right at the end of winter, flowering all over Melbourne, and this is a kind of a modern souped up version of it that has an extra big flower with extra bright colour on the outside and lovely clean creamy white colour on the inside. Beautifully fragrant, fast growing, fairly large growing deciduous magnolia, grafted again. Burgundy Glow, 12-inch pot, $129.99.
Okay, welcome to our Tutu Many Plants live event. Checking out some of our awesome items as part of this event sale.
Now here you've got your little gem magnolia. And your little gem magnolia, these are the nicest 8-inch pots I've ever seen. Really bushy and beautiful. They're getting nice white flowers on them. So there it is, your little gem magnolia, $29.99. Now what's happened, if you came down here and bought 4 of them, I'd give you another one for free. Because right now, this weekend, if you spend over $100, you get one of these little gem magnolias for free. So say you needed 5 of them to go along, cover the side fence. Come down here, just buy 4 and get 1 for free.
It's incredible that you have to purchase 4 of them because they're so big and bushy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can have a whole hedge screening of them.
Yeah. Now here's the years ago, this used to be a very popular magnolia. They were everywhere. Have a look at it, and what it is, it's a lot of people think that they haven't got room for a magnolia in their garden, but this one here is a bush magnolia. Have a look at that beautiful label. Now one of these is going to be covered in beautiful spidery pink flowers in the springtime, and this beautiful magnolia here is just, how much is that beautiful magnolia? Is just little.
Yeah, $69.99, that's right.
$69.99. So this is a
Fantastic.
real old-fashioned, if you're doing a sort of a nice contemporary garden or maybe a cottage garden and you want to have a beautiful magnolia in place, this is it. So your pink star magnolia, just $69.99.
And that one will flower this coming spring, Chris?
Yeah.
There you go. Fantastic.
Now here we've got Magnolia K Paris. Now this is one of the most beautiful magnolias on the market. Big white fragrant flowers, and the flowers come all through the summer. They probably start by middle of October. You'd start seeing them right through, and you'd see them right through till about this time of year, and then they knock off for the winter. So, and the flowers are fragrant. This is a medium-sized magnolia. It can be trimmed and shaped to whatever height you want. Look, it has that lovely dark brown underside, beautiful glossy leaf, and these are nice big bushy magnolias. You'd normally expect to be paying nearly $200 for something like this, but your K Paris in a 12-inch pot is just $89.99 at the moment. There's only a limited number of these available, so you might want to put something along the back fence to screen out those ugly neighbours, and you want something beautiful and exotic. K Paris magnolia, over 1 metre tall, $89.99.
Can't go wrong on the Tutu Many Plants live event.
Now what we've got here is a dwarf umbrella plant. Now with your normal umbrella plant, you pop them in the backyard, and before long, or in the house, and before long they've gone up and hit the roof. But this is a short bushy one. It's extra bushy, extra short. And you know, in a sheltered spot you can grow this outdoors. We did a garden design for a lady, and we put these all throughout the back garden and gave her a lovely lush tropical look in the back garden. Did it this week actually. And so these are a really handy plant, sheltered spot outdoors, under a roof, in the house, and this is your umbrella tree that never gets too big.
Wow,
so there
okay.
it is. It's a miniature, it's a junior umbrella tree, $99.99.
All right, and if you've just joined us, it's our Tutu Many Plants live event. Checking out our featured trees at the moment.
So here we've got our lily pilly, our standard lily pilly, and these are beautiful old specimens. Look at the thickness of the trunk there. You've probably never seen a standard lily pilly for under $100 with a thick trunk like that. Big bushy head. These, if you plant these in the garden, these will explode into beautiful big heads. In spring, the new foliage is a lovely bright mauvey red. So these are a hardy, fast-growing plant. And you'd expect, look at the size of that head there, you would expect to be paying $50-60 for something like that. These are just $29.99 for big bushy standard lily pillies.
All right, shop link in the comments section for these products, guys. If you like what you see here today, limited quantities do apply.
Now, planting a border of Peter Pan at most nurseries, expensive exercise. They got them in 16-inch pots. They want $14 or $15, and I plant 3 of them to the metre. But look at this beautiful bushy 3-inch pot. Now it's going to be covered in blue flowers this summer, but there's about 5 or 6 plants in there. These are really generous 3-inch pots. Look at that there, a really generous 3-inch pot, and they're $3.99. Now at 3 per metre, if you want to grow a 10-metre border, which is the sort of thing that people like to do, and with your dwarf agapanthus, the leaves only get about 30-40 centimetres tall, and then flowers and all, they're 50 or 60 centimetres tall. So it's a lovely low border. It's not as imposing as your normal agapanthus. Lovely soft blue, very hardy, nice foliage all year round. But say you want to do a 10 metre border, I'd pay 3 to the metre, that'd be $12 a metre. By 10 metres would be $120 for a 10 metre border of these beautiful bushy little 3-inch pot Peter Pans.
All right,
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong indeed. Our live auction for that Japanese maple behind Chris is happening right now. $1,500 Japanese maple. You can bid on it right now over on the live sales page.
So here we've got Camellia Avalanche in a 10-inch pot, $59.99. Now these, we had some new ones coming on that truck. Yeah, they're big and beautiful and sexy.
All right, so we are live, of course. If you are watching
What?
us.
Yeah, I think they're on off the back of that truck.
We are live with no moderators, guys. Just keep that in mind.
So here
And
we've got
John-
Gaura Pink Pixie. Now, if you're filling up your cottage garden, if you're doing a sort of a Hampton-style garden, Gaura is hard to beat. It flowers like it grows. You know, the flowers shoot up nearly waist high. It flowers and flowers and flowers. It'll flower from the end of September till the end of May. So. And these are lovely, big, healthy plants. At your local nursery, they're probably 15 or 16 bucks each. We're doing these beautiful ones here for Pink Pixie for $10.99. So $10.99. There we are. So $10.99. Lovely cottage plants for $10.99. So here we've got assorted hibiscus. Now hibiscuses can be expensive and hard to get, so we've got assorted hibiscus, all different colours, just $12.99. And the best thing if you're after some assorted hibiscus is pop in, sort through them and get yourself some, we've got some really nice coloured hibiscus out there. And these are hibiscus that are Victorian grown, and you find these can grow in your garden, you know, no matter where you live. These will grow in your garden in Victoria because they're Victorian grown hardy hibiscus. And I actually reckon that the Victorian person can grow better hibiscus than the people from up north because we don't have any hibiscus bugs here. We've just got hibiscus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no bug. The bugs cannot survive in the Victorian climate for the hibiscus, so you can get much better results with them here.
Yeah. Now, one of the most popular plants around is your Laura petalum. And we've got this one here, it's called Bob's White, and it's just $21.99. So Bob's White Laura petalum, just $21.99. Look at that there. Lovely. And Bob's White has green flowers and green leaves and white flowers. They're lovely little spidery flowers. And you can trim it into a lovely green dome or green ball. So if you want something a little bit exotic, if you're doing one of those classic Hampton gardens or one of those very classy green and white gardens, don't overlook your Bob's White because your Bob's White is just green and white.
That's lovely. Would you do a layered effect with that, or?
Great for a layered effect.
Yeah.
Wonderful for a layered effect.
Oh, sorry, wrong
and
one.
only $21.99. So just $21.99.
Yeah, beautiful, and beautiful flowers as well.
I had nice ones come in from that.
Check
on
them
the
out
truck.
on the Tutu Many
Yeah.
Plants live events.
Yeah. So here we've got 10-inch pot Lisbon lemons, Eureka lemons, Eureka.
Eurekas, that's it.
And so when you get a Eureka lemon, it's Eureka. And the reason why
you
people go
struck
Eureka
gold.
when they got a Eureka lemon, it's a Eureka lemon does fabulous south of the divide. It's
Yes.
got not too many prickles. It's got a big lemon with not too thick a fruit. So beautiful, beautiful lemon, not too thick a fruit. And
An abundance of fruit too.
yeah,
isn't
and
it?
an abundance of fruit.
Yeah.
So beautiful lemon tree, and we're doing those Eureka lemons for $49.99. So these are nearly a metre tall, beautiful, healthy. They're grafted onto a commercial understock. This is a lemon that can go the distance. It can last your family for the next 50 or 60 years. So Eureka lemon, $49.99. Good, really good buying for $49.99.
That's right, and really big too for that price. live auction on in the background. Japanese maple $1,500 auction happening right now.
How is that live auction going?
It's not looking great for you, Chris. Current bid is at 247.
Well, that is good for the customer. It's good for the customer. It means that we've got a fabulous weeping maple.
Oh, the site's crashing. There's a lot of people.
It's kind of
looking
a
at it.
tax write-off for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll write off, I'll pay less tax because I'll be making less money this year.
Yeah. From this one
Yeah,
auction.
but it's good.
Well, the good news is the page has crashed,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
it's
he's
obviously
after
popular.
bare-rooted weeping cherries. We've got a customer in here wanting to get bare-rooted.
That's excellent. That's right. It's the first bare-rooted customer of the season.
Yeah, that's
Give
right.
us a get bare-rooted to the camera there, Chris.
Yeah, so what it is, you come down to hello at the moment, and we've got all sorts of things that are bare-rooted. Bare-rooted is where it's been dug from the field, but when you come in here, I'm going to tell you to get bare-rooted.
That's it.
That's right,
That's
yeah.
the way it's done.
Yeah.
All right, maybe
I
we'll look at
even
this.
believe King Charles is planning to help out with our bare-rooted season this year.
Yeah, King Charles has teamed up with Hello Plants marketing team.
Yeah, that's right, and is going to be supporting the bare-rooted,
Stay tuned for that.
yeah.
He's flying in next week from England.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll be assisting the marketing team and Chris on a new advert for
Yeah.
Hello Plants, and
Yeah, he's got a soft spot for Victoria and a soft spot for getting bare-rooted, hasn't he?
yeah.
Yeah.
I won't say anything else on that.
Yeah, so here we've got a nightingale persimmon. This is one of the ones that is crisp and sweet and beautiful to eat. And so a nightingale persimmon, normally hard to get, normally $1.99, it's been reduced to $169.99.
Is that not the Ichi Keki Jiro one? Or?
No, it's not, no.
Nightingale.
Oh,
okay.
Sorry, I've got the wrong one. You're right. This is the mini one. I thought it was a bit small.
Yeah, the Giro, yeah.
So it's your mini. This is your mini. Now, there's lots of people who are too frightened to put a persimmon in their garden because they're going to get too big. This is the first ever offer of a miniature one. It's what's it called? It's called Ichikakayo Jijuro and persimmon, 13-inch pot, and it's only $99. So $99 gets you into a mini persimmon.
Yeah, and you still get all that incredible flavour, vanilla flavour that you get from the persimmons.
Yep. So here we've got a nightingale. That's the one I was talking about. $169.99. Beautiful big specimen. $169.99. Persimmons are hard to get. This is often you get scungy little ones and they're $100 or something like that, and they're tiny and sick looking. This is a big, healthy, beautiful persimmon, and it's $169.99.
All right, welcome to our Too Many Plants event, guys.
Yeah, now if you've got a little backyard and you've been wanting a fig but thinking, oh, figs are too big, they'll take over the whole backyard, the roots will go everywhere. Here's a mini fig, it's called Figalicious. It's just a little tiny fig, Figalicious, and they don't grow very big. What do they claim on this? They grow, can't see. What's it say there, how big they grow? It's on the...
3 by 3.
3 by 3.
Only 3 by 3 meters, so a miniature.
Yeah, they're
figs,
not that tall.
Yeah, so this is the fig that you could fit in your backyard. And will they produce fruit? Look at it, it's just a baby. Look at it pumping
It's
fruit
already
out.
producing fruit.
Yeah, so they are Figalicious, $99.99. So reduced from $129.99, so down $30 to $99.99.
Yeah, and apparently there's really good healing properties in the milk of the fig, like the actual milk from the figs.
Look at the difference. So here we've got...
We're going back to those, yeah.
Yeah, so here we've got the deal of the day, and I'll just go back here. The deal of the day, how much are these? These are, and there's only a limited number of these. These are your Camellias Avalanche, and they're just $59.99. So look at the size, look at the quality. I'll give you they're covered in buds. They're going to flower for weeks and weeks at your house, but they're big, they're bushy, and they're $59.99. Now, Avalanche, you can grow it in a pot. You can grow it in the shade, you can grow it in the sun. They're really, really tough. The grower who grows these grows them in a hot, sunny paddock. But the thing about your avalanche. Your avalanche is a new breed of camellia that grows tall and skinny, and lots of people have got skinny garden beds beside the house and beside the fence.
Yeah.
And if you want to have a skinny, if you want to have a tall, skinny plant with beautiful flowers for months and months in the autumn, avalanche is the go.
Is the
and
way to
right
go,
now
yeah.
is the time to buy. I think we've only got 20 or so of these, but $59.99. And then these are big, they're beautiful, they're bushy, and they're cheap. $59.99. So there we are, avalanche camellia.
Now, if you want to purchase any of these products, head over to hellohelloplants.com.au. Limited quantities do apply.
Now, this
Which
one
one?
here is the most beautiful pink. I'm going to give you a close look at this. It's the most beautiful pink. Some pinks are too soft, some pinks are too hard. This is sort of like from the Three Bears. This is the pink that's just right. Look at it. It's kind of a middle pink. Look at that
Yeah.
middle pink there. Absolutely fabulous middle pink. So this is the pink that's just right. And it's called With Love. And I mean, the With Love works perfectly with this. And again, this is a tall, skinny type of camellia. So if you've got a skinny garden bed, or maybe you've got an area where you want to do a nice big tub, you want something tall and skinny that doesn't block the path or something like that. For a tall, skinny one with months of beautiful flowers with this amazing pink flower. And look at the size. These are. I'm 1.8 meters tall. I'm going to measure this against me. I measure this against me. Look, it's up to my chin, which I must get that worked out what that is. Well, up to my chin. I reckon it's got to be at least 1.6 meters. So 1.5, 1.6 meters tall, and $59.99 with love slimline. It's called a slimline. It's one of them skinny camellias. $59.99.
Yeah, and they can be grown in pots, can't they, as well?
Yeah, they love pot life. They love camellias in a pot. Look absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
So if you've got a courtyard or a balcony, the With Love or the avalanche could be the perfect pot plant for you.
Right,
Now
check
here
them out.
we've got
Tutu Many
beautiful
Plants there.
10-inch pot bay trees, and these beautiful 10-inch pot bay trees are just lower pedal and bulbs. Wait, I just have to go backwards and forwards a bit here.
Yeah, bay trees for $39.99. Is that right? $39.99?
$39.99, that's right,
Great.
$39.99, beautiful 10-inch pot bay trees. And what's interesting about that is that big bay trees are hard to get. These are big bay trees in little pots at little prices, $39.99. And again, I'm 1.8 meters tall. Let's have a look on me, sort of almost up to my chin. I reckon they're about 1.2, 1.3 meters tall. So
Nice and
great
bushy.
bay, yeah. And bay trees, you can plant them as a specimen, plant them as a pot plant, or grow them as a hedge. Block out the neighbours. Hardy evergreens.
And you get the best of both worlds. You get, not only do you get screening and hedging, you can cook them, put them in your cooking.
Yeah. Now here we've got the old stone pine. Now your stone pine is a rough, tough pine tree that grows quite quickly, and you could use it as a windbreak, use it as a specimen. Say you had a sheep paddock, you put out in the middle of a sheep paddock and make some beautiful shade in the future for sheep. And this is a tree that's going to last you hundreds of years. So it could be a family heirloom. And where the difference between your stone pine and your ordinary pine is, first of all, it produces edible nuts, and they do produce edible nuts right here in Australia. There's actually a commercial farm producing stone pine nuts and selling them. I can buy them at my local greengrocers, so I can buy Australian grown stone pines. So not only do you get stone pines, but it has a beautiful sort of when it gets old, it gets a flat top on the top, and sort of a beautiful flat top, and it has a red tortoiseshell trunk. So it's one of my favourite, when it's old, it's one of my favourite pine trees.
Yeah,
so,
it's really interesting shape, isn't it?
yeah, so beautiful shape, and if you've got a property you're going to keep in the family for the next 100 years or 150 years or something like that, you can't go wrong but planting a couple of stone pines out there, and people, oh yeah, granddad planted that, and you have this beautiful tree, red tortoiseshell trunk, bluey green foliage, and a lovely big round canopy on the top. Very, very sort of Mediterranean. And here in Victoria, we've got a Mediterranean climate, and Mediterranean things like this do fabulous. And it also does very well in a coastal situation.
Where do those the little pines actually form? Are they just on the branches, the little pine nuts?
It
Or are they inside a cone
it
or
produces a big pine cone, a great
Yeah.
big pine cone. That's one there. See, there you've got the
That's how
tortoise
it
shell,
looks,
got
yeah.
the flat top on it.
Oh, so you rip them out of the cone to get to the nuts.
What they do is they harvest the cones, then they warm the cones in the sun, and they open up. Then they shake the nuts out,
Oh, okay.
and then they shell them and get the little. They
Little
probably
nuts,
have a
that's
special
amazing.
machine that they've invented back in the Mediterranean. So there we are, stone pines. Now we're doing pretty cheap. We're doing them for $14.99 for a lot. And look at the size. Look, there's a really respectable stone pine there for $14.99.
All right, guys, an auction's ending in 27 minutes. If you want to make a bid on that $1,500 Japanese maple behind Chris, currently only at a fraction of its retail price.
Now have a taste of this. This tastes just like a pineapple there. Have a
Really?
taste, yeah.
Oh, I can actually smell the pineapple.
Yeah, it's amazing. Have a taste.
All right.
No, eat the. I don't know about the flower. The flower. I always eat the leaf. Eat the leaf. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it really tastes.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
It's got the aftertaste
So-
of pineapple.
With the current
It's
cost
bitter,
of living
but-
crisis, if you're finding pineapples are getting a bit pricey, get
is that?
yourself one of these. This is a pineapple sage.
Why is that though? Do you reckon it was trying to compete against the pineapple fruit and it evolved to have a pineapple flavour or something?
Yeah.
Must have been. It was like, hey, because it wanted. But why would it want animals to eat it? It doesn't make sense. So interesting. Yeah, it's not super sweet. It's not sweet like a pineapple.
No, well,
but
what
it has
it
the
is-
flavour.
Think about it for a minute. What's happened is that people grow thousands of these, and these are all over the planet because it tastes like pineapple. So the very fact that it's edible and tastes like pineapple and smells like
It knew
pineapple,
what humans wanted.
yeah, cause people to grow them and
Crazy.
spread them around the planet. So beautiful red flowers, lovely hardy evergreen bush, wonderful pineapple flavoured sage, and pineapple sage. And how much are we doing these for?
Those are $6.99.
$6.99.
Yeah.
Boy, that's cheap. So
I
anybody.
don't even think you can buy a real pineapple for
That's right. If you
$6.99.
can't afford pineapples at the moment, come down to Hello Hello and get yourself a pineapple sage.
The next best thing.
Yeah, the next best thing to pineapples.
That's right. All right. Tutu Many Plants live event happening right now. Yes, we are live.
Hey, we've got some good ones of those coming off the truck. Beautiful ones, big sexy
I'll
ones.
bring them again.
Yeah, thanks.
There is no editing. We're just raw and live in your cameras right now.
Let's go.
I mean, in your computer screen, sorry. We're getting bare rooted at Hello Hello right now. Come down and get
That's
bare
right.
rooted
A
this
bloke just
weekend.
came in and got bare rooted just then. I saw a big.
Several people got bare rooted while we've been doing this live, actually.
Wow, yeah.
I saw a guy with a trolley and he had like stacked that high just of bare rooted trees.
Yeah, and that's
all laying on
interesting
top of
because
each
I
other.
reckon he had about 30 birches on it, 32 metre birches.
And it was like paperweight, you know.
Yeah,
like
that's
coming
right.
through.
In summer, he'd need to bring a truck here. Today, he's just probably come out in the four-wheel drive, gets 36-foot birches on.
That's right.
Bare rooted. So there we are. So here we've got the bush diamond. Now the bush diamond is an exquisite one, and these are beautiful. They're fresh from the grower. Look at the health. Look at that. Look at the beautiful. Look at the health of that. What a beautiful plant, bush diamond. It's an amazing colour, and these are just your bush diamond is just $14.99. So $14.99. Beautiful, healthy bushes. $14.99. Bush diamond kangaroo paw. And if you come down here this weekend, you'll find there's lots and lots of different coloured kangaroo paws.
Yep, some great in the Tutu Many Plants.
And I
live
think
event.
this is my favourite one at the moment. This is bush pearl, and bush pearl is an exquisite pink. I'm going to give you a close look at that. Look at that. Imagine having a bush pearl in your garden. Look at the health of that bush there. Look how good that bush looks. So a really healthy bush, but look at that pink. Isn't that fantastic? Bush pearl. So bush pearl, fabulous.
Right, come bid on a $1,500 Japanese maple live auction happening in the background. 23 minutes until the hammer goes down.
Now look at this, mountain peppers. So if you've been wanting to get into some bush tucker, this is a beautiful native plant to put in your garden. A mountain pepper, and what are we selling these for? $12.99. It's $12.99. Big bushy 7-inch pop mountain peppers. This is a lovely healthy bush. Grow some real tasty mountain pepper, and use these mountain peppers are just $12.99. So $12.99. Get yourself a big bushy mountain pepper for Look at the health. Look at the vigor. Look at the
It's very vigorous.
yeah.
Indeed.
And what it is, normally you have to go all the way to Tasmania to get yourself a mountain pepper, but here we've got the Tasmanian mountain pepper ready to go right here in Victoria. $12.99 mountain pepper.
Get your Tutu Many Plants mountain pepper today. Limited quantities apply.
Cordyline Pocahontas. Cordyline Pocahontas. Now, if you want year-round colour in your garden, Pocahontas is a very economical way to do it. This grows up like a purple palm tree. So you've got this amazing purple palm tree. Let's get some real purple colour in your garden. Now, some of your Cordylines, now what's good about Pocahontas and how Pocahontas differentiates from your normal one is that Pocahontas, a lot of your Cordylines get sort of white tips and grey tips and kind of look a bit scungy. They don't like the cold in the winter, but your Pocahontas keeps a rich, vibrant purple all winter long. It doesn't matter if you lived out in Mansfield and it's as cold as cold as cold, this is going to stay purple and beautiful. So it's a fairly relatively new breed that is much more reliable in terms of holding its colour through the winter. So here it is, and they're cheap. But the Pocahontas, we're doing them for $8.99. I can't believe that, $8.99. Look at the size of that.
Wow, yeah, very nice.
$8.99.
Lovely and strappy.
Yeah.
Gonna give you a
so
sort of warm up
$8.99. $8.99. $8.99. Ask when you come in. Ask for the Pocahontas. The
warm up your garden. Give it a tropical feel. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so Tutu Many Plants live event. If you've just joined us, checking out the 100 awesome items here on the sale.
So here we've got Lamandra Wingara, normally $16.99. This is one that gives you that, so it's got the fine bluey leaves. It gives you that coastal look, and these have been reduced. They've been reduced to just $12.99. So $12.99 for the Wingara. So Wingara, $12.99. Great value for $12.99. This is an Australian native Lamandra. It doesn't grow too big. Got that slightly bluish tinge, gives you that coastal look. So if you're doing a coastal garden, get the Wingara, chuck it in with a few coastal rosemaries and you'll have a lovely coastal look. Wingara just $12.99.
All right, welcome to our Tutu Many Plants live event. There's items you can shop for them right now. Shop link in the comment section.
We've got beautiful ones that have just come in. Big sexy ones covered in flowers.
Scan the QR code. We are absolutely well and truly live.
Let's go for this.
Chris is in a tutu for the Tutu Many Plants live event.
Yeah, and it's because we've got too many plants. I've had to bring out the tutu. I had to go to the back of the wardrobe, dust this off and get it out because we've got too many plants. And the marketing people said, Chris, it's back to basics.
Yeah,
you need bonus plants. You need free delivery. You need free garden design. You need your pink tutu.
I was going to say desperate times call for desperate measures.
That's right. The pink tutu comes out and out we go. Now what we've got here is the Bougainvillea Mahatma Gandhi, and it's $39.99. Mahatma Gandhi is what it is. It's not a tropical. Well, it might be a tropical one, but it grows well in the Victorian climate. Look at that lovely sort of pinky mauvey flower. You'll find this to be a very strong grower. Grows really big. You can cover the veranda, cover the back fence, cover whatever you want. And these are just $39.99. So $39.99. Bougainvillea Mahatma Gandhi.
Really beautiful colours there as well. Welcome to our Tutu Many Plants live event.
Look at these beautiful little pratias. Look at these lovely little starry white flowers. I wonder how much we're selling these for. These Pratia White Star, just $4.99.
Yeah.
So what's good about these is that often what people do with Pratia is that they plant up a big area with their Pratia. So if you're thinking of planting up a big area of Pratia, $4.99 is a great price, and just plant. And what's great about your white Pratia, it has little starry white flowers, sort of mossy green foliage and starry white flowers for most of the year. And you can see it here now, it's almost winter and they're covered in lovely little white flowers.
$4.99.
$4.99.
$4.99 at the moment, that's right.
Can I have
That
some
Tutu
water?
Many Plants live event. Oh,
Please.
we've got water here, Chris. Yeah. There you go. Have a quick water.
Thanks.
There you go. All right, if you've just joined us, it's our Tutu Many Plants live event, hence Chris in the tutu. We've got a live auction in the background for a $1,500 Japanese maple. Current bid price is $262.20.
So it looks like it's gonna go
sad.
cheap.
It's a sad day for Tutu Many Plants, but for
A
you
gr-
guys, it's
A great day
wonderful
for the
day
customers,
for
yeah.
the customer, yeah.
So right now, what we've got here,
Oh,
if you want
that's,
an indoor basket or a basket to grow in that sheltered spot, maybe it's the al fresco area. So what you've got here is you've got this beautiful, where is it? Tahitian bridal veil, and in springtime this is going to be covered in lovely little white flowers. They're a beautiful, lovely, luscious green plant to grow, and we're doing these for whereabouts in Wingara, Bougainvillea,
It's $29.99.
Why is it not in?
It was back. I think it was back on the list.
Oh, okay.
Hanging basket, yeah,
so-
$29.99.
So $29.99. So this is an indoor sheltered spot hanging basket, $29.99, and it's a bridal veil hanging basket. Has beautiful little starry white flowers on it. So here we have nothing's in all.
Basket.
Oh.
What are we up to? Lime lava?
Now we are lime lava.
All right. So lime lava is just $69.99 for a monster one. Look at that there. This is the lime lava that you've always dreamed of. Half a dozen of these. If you had a beautiful garden, you plant half a dozen, 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 of these, and you can change the whole character of your garden. And these are just $69.99. So $69.99 for lime lava. Lime lava is an Australian native plant that loves the hot, it gives you that mossy, lovely, fine mossy look, but it loves the hot sun. It's fast, it's easy to grow.
All right, welcome to our Tutu Many Plants live event. The auction is the hammer's about to go down at the auction. Only 15 minutes to go.
Now, if you want to add an exotic flavour to your garden, consider a bird of paradise. Now, these are beautiful birds of paradise. Normally, you're paying around $100 for a bird of paradise like this, but these are just, how much are these ones?
The birds of paradise.
$69.99.
$69.99. Hey, what we
Wow,
haven't seen
way.
is the fairy white magnolias yet.
We haven't got from the suppliers yet.
Oh, didn't come. Okay.
Which one? There's a nice product coming. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, so these ones here, how much were these birds of paradise?
$69.99.
So $69.99, normally $100. These are beautiful big ones, and you can see they're of an age, they're sexually mature and they're flowering. So you can have these beautiful flowers popping up in your garden for $69.99, and you'll have a truly, if you're wanting a Bali style garden, if you want to feel like you go in the backyard and you're relaxed, you're on holidays, put a couple of birds of paradise. They're tough, they're easy to grow, and they give you that exotic tropical feel. White thyme, just $8.99. Now, white thyme is one of the few ground covers that you can, few sort of matting or lawn type plants that'll take a bit of light foot traffic. So if you're going to walk across it all the time, you put a few pavers on it, but you can grow whole big lawns of these, and in summertime they'll be covered in white fragrant flowers, and they'll give you a lovely bit of fragrance as you walk or travel across them. So white thyme is just $8.99. So $8.99 in a 6-inch pot, white thyme. Grow it in a hanging basket, pop it into your into your little herb garden, or plant a lawn of it. You can turn quite a nice size space green and beautiful in no time with white thyme.
Yeah,
So
pop
what-
it on your pizzas.
Yeah, pop
Chuck it in
It's
the oven.
edible. That's right. It's an edible herb
yeah.
that's also very, very ornamental, and just $8.99.
Yep. All right, guys, if you're enjoying this live, please leave us a like today. Help share it, helps others discover these amazing deals as well.
Okay, what we've got here is your ornamental grape. Now, your ornamental grape is a beautiful plant, and what you can do is you can grow these over the pergola, grow them over the veranda, grow them over the fence, and make it green and cool and shady in the summer. Lovely big luscious green, cool leaves. Look at that beautiful foliage there. So beautiful green foliage, very, very fast growing. Cover your pergola in 18 months, like fast growing, green, lush. And then when autumn comes, you've got this, look at this autumn color. I'll give you a close look at it. Look at this color that you see here. Look at that color there. So you've got this fabulous autumn color, beautiful autumn color. It goes for quite a few weeks in the autumn, and then it falls, and if it's over your pergola, the winter sun can come in, and you can sit out under your pergola with lots and lots of winter sun. So it's like having climate control on the cheap. And anyway, we've got these ones here. These are just $21.99, and they've been selling like hotcakes here. So $21.99 get you a nice ornamental grape.
Yeah, and they create that sort of cooling effect in summer as well if you have them under the pergola. It's almost like a natural air conditioner.
Yeah.
All right, so our Tutu Many Plants live events, guys. You can shop these products on our website, hellohelloplants.com.au. Scan that QR code if you like. Behind Chris as well.
Acmina green screen, 12-inch pot, $99.99. So this is a great value, big evergreen. Actually, we'll do the old 1.8 test. Here they are here. I'm 1.8 meters tall, and these are 1.7, and then take off 20, so about 1.5, 1.6. So really nice, and really at $99 for a nice big bushy evergreen. And if you put these in water and fertilize them, you can get another 1.5 meters on them in another year. So you can have these up 2.5, 3 meters in 12 months time. And these are just $99.99.
Beautiful for screening, hedging, or borders and blocking out those neighbours. Tutu Many Plants live sale.
Now I'm going to tell you something that's hard to believe, but this is true. If you were to plant these ones here, these are evergreen alder or Ulmus duralensis, and they're used extensively. They're a native to Central America, and they're used extensively in Central America for, say, around coffee plantations and various different plantations. And the reason why they use them is that they're very, very fast. In fact, in Victoria, these do extremely well. If you planted these, gave them plenty of moisture, no grass or weed competition, a little bit of fertilizer, not much, you can grow these. These very plants here could be 5 meters tall and 1.8 meters wide in 12 months. So basically, say you've got a farm and next door the guy's bloody wrecking tractors or dumping rubbish there, and it's all terrible, looks terrible, and you want it to look good, you could plant these, and I'd put them in on a sort of a 2 meter spacing or something like that, and I'd keep the grass and weeds away, I'd pump them with water, and I would have blocked off my neighbours in 12 months. So 12 months.
12 months, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And
now
they're
wind hardy, and now here's the really amazing thing, is that they have a mechanism within them where they capture atmospheric nitrogen and improve the soil that they're growing in. They'll grow in the worst clay soil you'll ever find, and over a few years they'll actually improve that soil, and the grass and the flowers and the plants will grow better close to them. That's why they use them around coffee plantations, because if they use eucalyptus or something like that, the coffee does terrible near the windbreak. But if they use these here, the coffee flourishes, and the coffee loves the coffee,
nitrogen that they produce.
Yeah, it loves the proximity to these. So these are a nurse. They're like a nurse shelter. You can use them around an orchard. Very, very fast growing, and although they can grow 5 meters in the first year, they don't grow 5 meters every year. They slow down as they sexually mature, and they finish off as a medium-sized tree. So evergreen alders can be trimmed and hedged, grow in almost any soil, block out whatever you want, get shelter from the wind, improve the growth of grass and flowers and plants with using these as a nurse shelter, and they're not expensive. Your 8-inch pot evergreen alder is just $26.99. So nice. And they're evergreen, absolutely evergreen. When these first came on the market, they went mad, and people called them evergreen silver birches.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they look like like a silver birch.
They sort of do, don't they?
Except they don't have a white trunk. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, check them out on the Tutu Many Plants live sale page. Limited quantities do apply, and then we'll have fresh new specials for next week. But if you like what you see here today, go crazy. Some good
Now,
deals going.
I'm 1.8 metres tall. This is well over my head. It's a good 1.8 metres. This is a Jennifer Susan Camellia. It has these lovely middle pink flowers. Look at those beautiful pink flowers there. It flowers for months in late summer, autumn and into the winter. And these, if you wanted to, if you've got a shady side to the house and you need something tall and skinny to go along the shady side of the house, your evergreen, these camellias here are the go, and they're probably the best value, evergreen value in Melbourne at the moment. $79.99 gets you a 1.8 metre evergreen camellia. So $79.99 for a 1.8 metre evergreen camellia. Now shell pink, shell pink is the most beautiful little pastel pink. There's not many flowers left on this at the moment. It's flowering today, but there it is. Look at that beautiful little shell pink flower there. Now shell pink, beautiful fine foliage, and again 1.8 metres for $79.99. So 1.8 metres, $79.99.
All right, so our Tutu Many Plants live event, 6 minutes to go till the auction. Hammer comes down, guys. Get stuck into the auction if you wish.
Now what we've got here is your dwarf lemon scented cypress, and I'm going to have a little smell of this. These have a gorgeous lemony smell, and at any rate, and a beautiful lemon colour. So you got lemon smell and lemon colour. They must have crossed a cypress tree with a lemon tree, I reckon. So there it is, lemony colour, lemony smell, and so it's your lemon scented conifer. And these are a beautiful little compact conifer. You can grow them in a pot, grow them in the garden, and they are normally very hard to get. These are not so hard to get. But what it is, you want to pop in here this weekend and grab them, because these are $14.99. I think that must be a bloody typo, but we're going to have to go with it. These are just $14.99. Someone's made a terrible mistake. They may lose their job over this, but these are going out for $14. These are going out for $14.99. I'm sure it's some sort of terrible mistake, and luckily there's only 20 or 30 of them going out for that price. Someone's made a horrific mistake, just $14.99.
Too many mistakes.
Yeah, too many mistakes. Yeah, that's right.
Tutu
Yeah.
Many Plants live event. Thanks for joining us, guys. Please like the live, even if you're sticking around for a short while. The auction's going to start soon. That'll be very exciting, so you definitely don't want to miss that.
So here we've got a blue arrow conifer. Now your blue arrow conifer, this is a really, it's a very neat, tight sort of a conifer. It's kind of, it's fairly new on the market as conifers go. And a lot of people come in and say, look, I want a pencil pine, but I don't want any nuts. Well, here's your pencil pine with no nuts. It's just beautiful blue foliage. It can be trimmed, it can be kept neat, it can be kept narrow, it can be kept short. It's a really wonderful, and these are big. For what we're selling these for, they're $59.99, and they're about 1.4 metres tall once you take the pot off them. So 1.4 metres tall and $59.99.
Yeah, it's Tutu Many Plants.
Now, how's our financial catastrophe?
Well, I reckon we jump across shortly because we might as well get through the last few plants. But
I thought we'd just briefly touch on.
Well, look, it is heating. It's started to heat up now because it's only 3 minutes to go till the hammer comes down, or 4 minutes to go. So there's a bit of action happening now on the page. But the catastrophe is currently at only $303.
$303. So that's a 12. If somebody gets it for that price, it's $1,200 off.
Yeah, $1,200 or $1,197 if you want to be
$1,197. Okay, let's whip it through the last of these plants here and hope that we get a couple of more bids.
Says too much lols or laughing emojis. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. We'll get through the last few products and then we'll check out the how the auction's going.
Okay, so Photinia robusta, 6-inch pot. This is the Photinia robusta. Is tough. It's fast. Grow it in the wind. Grow it in poor soil. Grow it in a bit of a boggy spot. Grow it in a hot, dry spot. if you've got a difficult spot, you need something fast, you need something evergreen, you need something with bright red foliage on a couple of times a year.
That's it.
You want a tough, tall hedge to block the wind, block the heat, block the dirt, block the noise. Here it is for Tinea robusta, a great start at $10.99 for a 6-inch pot. Reduced from $14.99.
Tutu Many Plants live auction starting soon, guys.
We should use the nice big ones we've got at the back. But anyway, we'll use these now. Yeah, but I get someone to bring up the big ones. We'll show them the big ones.
Yep.
So here we've got Pittosporum Silver Sheen, and these are just $59.99. Now Silver Sheen is a fast-growing sort of silvery greeny hedge, beautiful silver greeny hedge. Very, very fast-growing, very easy to grow. Can be kept quite narrow. Makes a sort of, has a lovely look to it. They come from New Zealand. A lot of good things come from New Zealand. And here we are, the Pittosporum Silver Sheen 10-inch pot, just $59.99.
All right, welcome to Tutu Many Plants live sale event. Check out these items. Shop link in the comments section down below.
Okay, so here we've got your Lombardy poplar, and your Lombardy poplar is just $19.99. So $19.99 for a Lombardy poplar, and these are 1.8 meters tall. They're 1.8 meters tall. They're now Lombardis give you. If you got a farm or a country property, and you want your farm or your country property to have that classic sort of Aussie country property look, run these up the driveway, put them along the front fence, keep the grass and weeds away from them, pump the water into them, and you'll have these up 6 or 7 meters with fabulous golden autumn colour, and you can transform your property in just 2 or 3 years. So there you are, Lombardy poplars, and these are nice and cheap. These are just $19.99 for a 6-foot Lombardy poplar.
All right, so our Tutu Many Plants live event. The hammer's about to go down, guys.
Yeah, so Protea pink ice. Now, if you've been pining for a big flowering Protea, for a big exotic Protea, in a 10-inch pot, these are dirt cheap. These are just $69.99, normally $129.99. Now have a look at this beautiful Protea flower. Look at this beautiful flower here. Look at that there. Yeah, look at that beautiful Protea flower. So you can have a big, beautiful Protea producing fabulous flowers. Look at this one here. This has had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers in the last few months, and it's still got more flowers coming, and just $59.99. $69.99. So there we are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pink ice.
Now Viburnum dense fence. Viburnum dense fence in a 8-inch pot is just $26.99. So Viburnum dense fence in an 8-inch pot, just $26.99. And then you've got your sweet viburnum. Now the dense fence, if you've got a spot that's shady at one end and sunny at the other, and you want something to do well in the sun and the shade, dense fence is great. And if you want something that's low maintenance, doesn't grow too quickly, dense fence is fantastic. But if you want some real action, if you want something that'll grow in sun or shade and grows like crazy, have a big luscious leafy look, you've got your Viburnum odoratissima, and it has that interesting sort of smell to it. It has beautiful white flowers in the springtime. It's fast, it's tough, it's leafy, it's lush, it does well under gum trees. A bit of water, a bit of fertilizer, does well under gum trees, does well in the sun, does well in the shade. And also a lot of people have got big tall fences, and they've got to grow a hedge on the south side. If you've got a south side thing, and a Pittosporum or a lily pea is not going to go so good. Your sweet viburnum, great on the south side. Now these are in 10-inch pots, and they're about 1.6 meters tall, and they are just $44.99. So $44.99.
All right, the auction is now open to the highest bidder. We're going to see how many more items we got. Last one, and then we're going straight over to the auction, guys. Get your highest bid in now so we can go straight to the auction.
Now, here we've got, I'm 1.8 meters tall. What we've got here is a little gem magnolia, and little gem magnolias have beautiful white flowers. I'll spin this around, you'll see this white flower here. They have beautiful white flowers. And you know they flower for most of the year? So beautiful white flowers for most of the year. They're never covered in flowers, but they just have a flower here and a flower there. People use them to put along the back fence, to put along the front fence, to put them down the side fence. They use them as a garden specimen. If you want an evergreen magnolia that never gets too big, you can't beat a little gem magnolia. And the thing with the little gem magnolia is they are just 200. This is the biggest one you've ever seen in the shop, $269.99. That's a steal, an absolute steal, $269.99. So if you want to block out the neighbours right now, if you want to put something along the side fence and block out that big ugly block of flats next door, here's instant size, instant beauty, instant little gem magnolia. I reckon it must be about 2.5 meters tall, and it is just $269.99. So $269.99 for a little gem magnolia.
All right, pop your highest bid in now, guys. We're going to jump straight over to the live auction. This is where you can pop in your last and final bids, and we're going to strike the gavel down 3 times, and the highest bidder will win. Anne P has had a good run and given her best here to be the top bidder at the moment. Before we jump into the 3 strikes of the gavel going down, Chris, quickly show us what we're bidding for.
Could you pull this one out for me, please?
Let's give
people a good look at it.
In the flesh, it looks even better. So, Japanese maple valued at $1,500.
So this is a $1,500 Inaba Shidare weeping maple, a $1,500 one, and it's going out, and it's on the market because the reserve price was just 10 cents.
That's right.
Maximum bid is $5, and it's going to go under the hammer now. Have a look at it.
It's under a third of its retail price. Not even half
get
price.
your last bids in. This is going to go off really, really cheap. It's maybe not so good for us here, but it's great for whoever's getting it. And
fantastic. Yeah, you can have it in a pot too, can't you, Chris?
Yeah, you could keep this in a pot on your balcony, a nice big pot. You could, and at this sort of money, I mean, it's a crazy, crazy deal.
Yeah, it's not even, I don't even think that's the wholesale cost of that thing. It's,
no.
You're in a different league here.
Your maximum bid here is $5. Now, how many people are in the room, Emlyn?
Yeah, so last time we checked, there was 193 people right now that are in the room or have passed through the room.
Is that the most people we've ever had in a room?
No, we've had a lot more in the past, but this is still a good turnout for an item like this. Let's go. All right, so Black Flow Doctors wants to do some bidding. Maybe we should quickly show.
I think you might show people. There might be people watching who are not sure how to bid.
Yep. So head over to hellohelloplants.com.au. Click on the live sales tab, which is a big yellow button at the top of the web page. When you get to hellohelloplants.com.au, the top of the homepage, sorry, and just scroll down, you'll see the auction there. There's bids are still flowing in. Bids are still flowing in, but they have plateaued a little bit, so it's going for a really good price. $440 for a $1,500 Japanese maple.
That's an $1,100 or a $1,060 discount.
That's right. Joanne has come in sneakily with a 10-cent bid to outbid the top bidder, who was Anne P. Anne P's been bidding aggressively to get to the top there. All right, so Backflow Doctors, let's go. $440.10 currently. I think we've got to get that gavel out, Chris.
Do you reckon everybody who's watching knows how to bid?
I think so. It's going up still, so that means that people are bidding away. You've only currently got online. We've got about, I'm just checking now, probably about 20 viewers currently. And then on the page, you've got nearly 200 people that have gone through, or 200 people who are currently on the page. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity to get a maple that size for that price. So let's get your highest bids in now. I think we should, what do you reckon? You want to give it another minute and then we go for it? People are probably wondering what's going on.
So this is a 15-year-old weeping Japanese maple. Now in springtime, it has dark purple foliage emerge, and then as you go into summer, it becomes more sort of red. And then as we go into the autumn, you get beautiful scarlet tones. And one of the things that's really not, most people who graft Japanese maples graft them down fairly low. And it's very, very hard to get a Japanese maple this tall. This Japanese maple here is 1.8 meters tall. Most unusual.
Yeah, so it'll look very nice, low, beautiful canopy. Now I do want to say, even if this goes for $700, that's less than half price. So
Yes.
even if I just want to get you guys thinking a bit with, if you're watching it, even if it goes for $700, that's less than half price. You're currently at $460,
And
so
if-
you're eating good at $460, but even at $700, just think with that there, if you want to outbid your opponents, you're eating well at $700.
Yeah, that's right.
But it's not looking like it's going to get
I'd
there.
say
We'll see
it's
how we go.
15 years old, and it's a beautiful. It's grown by there's only half a dozen people who grow weeping maples in Victoria, and this is grown by one of the better growers of weeping maples.
That's right. All right, well look, it looks like Ampe's really going for it. She may be the winner of this round, but we'll see, because there's a couple of dark horses in the background as well.
And we're getting into those little 10-cent bids
They're
in
right
there.
there, the 10 cents are sneaking in here and there, so people are having fun with it. And that's the main, that's
Yeah,
actually
look at
the
that.
main
There's a
reason.
10-cent bid
There's
there. It's
10
just gone to
cent at the top.
460.50. Yeah. So there we are.
All right,
So
well, I think we're gonna-
who's in front there now?
Ampe's aggressively going for it, so it
With
could be
10
Ampe.
cents?
Yeah, 10 cents, yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean aggressively as in she's put in quite a few bids.
Yeah.
She
Okay.
does want it, but if anyone wants to go for it, now's your chance. $460 for
Now,
a $1,500 Japanese
Now, one
maple.
thing you could explain is that the maximum bid's $5, but you can do, how many could you do at once?
Oh, you can do shotgun bidding. We've set it up so that you can just keep popping your bids in.
Yeah, so
You don't have to keep
so if
entering
you
your
want to,
details.
so whack your details in there. And I reckon if you want to win this, you're going to have to blast
Shotgun,
the competition.
blast the 10 cents.
Do the shotgun bidding. Explain the shotgun bidding.
Well, actually, there's a few ways you could do it. You could do your 10-cent bids, like what Ampe's doing, or you could just put someone into apathy by doing a shotgun of a few $5 rounds, you know?
Yeah.
And then the person gets shocked and they don't want to bid anymore. I mean, there's all sorts of psychological ways of auctioning and bidding, isn't there, Chris?
That's right, yeah.
that
Everyone's
we've become
got-
masters at this now.
Yeah, everyone's got their own strategy, but let's go on to
Let's
the
go,
hammer now.
come on. All right, let it go,
So
let it
we're
go.
$461 going once.
$61 for a $1,500 Japanese maple.
Yeah, that's over $1,000 off. So $461 going twice.
Yep, looks like she's gonna go $1,500 Japanese maple. Let's go.
Is that it?
It might be it. No, oh no, it's gone again.
10 cents. So
okay.
$461.10 going once.
All right, let's go.
$461.10.
Okay, it's gone $461.30.
So
You're getting the
461.
incremental bids of
Yeah,
10
so
cents.
there we are.
Yeah.
460. I reckon to win this, someone's got to whack a few.
Sean's come in for gold.
So
Look at this.
461.30 going once.
You did have a dark horse in the end.
461.80. 461.80 going once.
Here we go. It's on. It's on.
461.
462.20.
462.20 going once.
Ampe's bidding up at
462.
20 cents a bid. $1,500 Japanese maple on the line.
Yeah, $462.40 going
40
once.
going once.
$462.40 going twice.
$1,500, guys.
That looks like it could be going
Well,
down
the
for...
site's crashing. Sorry, it's a bit slow on the refreshes. $1,500 Japanese maple just while we're waiting for the refresh to come through. $462.40 is our top bid. There we go, $462.90. Ampe's come back. Sean and Anne battling it out with your 10-cent
Yeah,
bids.
$462.90 going once.
Could be a long one.
What's happened? The screen's gone
Yeah,
blank.
it's a lot of people there. It's a lot of people on the line. So we're going to have to just maybe talk about the... Oh, here we go, 463. Yep, 463. What are we at? 463 exactly.
So
Right, let's go.
463
One.
going once.
Yep,
400.
I can't. Oh, there we go. The refresh is extremely slow. People bidding like mad on there.
463.40.
All right, 463.40.
463.50. So 463.
463.50.
463.50 going once.
All right, Ampe's back. You might need to do some $5 bids to get them out, guys. 463.60 going once.
Yeah,
Go, Chris.
463.60 going once.
We've jumped up, have we?
463.60 going. 463.90
463.90
going once. 463.90 going.
Now I might just add here, because of our refresh rate so slow, I recommend popping in some $5 bids, guys, because otherwise we'll be going. Well, Chris doesn't mind. We can go for as long as Chris likes, but we're at 464.10. Might just let them roll in a bit more.
464.20. Those 10-cent bids are rolling in.
So there we go, 468. Someone popped down $2 to get the serious.
Yeah.
That was Anne. Anne really wants this.
Yeah.
And if you really want it, let's keep going, Anne.
And
just keep going. Whack down 10 fives.
Shotgun in 10 fives, and I reckon you got
shotgun Sean out of the
shotgun.
picture.
Yeah.
That's how you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're going to be waiting a long time. It's a 15. Just keep in mind, $1,500 Japanese maple.
470.
You have not lost.
$470.
$700 even.
Yeah, I'd blow it out to $500.
Even at $1,000, if you get it for $1,000, you haven't lost. You're a winner. All the way.
471.30 is going once.
Yeah, 471.30. Sean really wants it a 10-cent knock on the head to Anne. Anne and Sean are really your two. Where it's a very slow website, so it makes it very tricky to refresh on the bid. So you might just want to pop down your maximum bid, guys, and we'll get us through, get the winner at a good price. Yeah, we're still going up, 477. All right, we'll let this go before we get the hammer coming down there, Chris, where it hasn't plateaued. It's a $1,500 weeping Japanese maple. Looks absolutely extraordinary. I don't know how it looks on the screen next to Chris. We're still going up at 478, 479. The bids keep coming in. All right, Anne, looks like you're steady there. Are we happy with this? Are we plateaued?
479.30 going once. This looks like the biggest
This is it.
cheapness we've ever had.
It's still very, very cheap. Yeah, you're still a winner. Keep that in mind,
480.40. 480.40 going once.
Sean really wants to win by 10 cents. It's going to be tricky, but he's giving it a shot. Anne's come back.
481.40.
486. Okay, there we go. Sean's done a fiver.
Yeah, I reckon.
Get it out of the way,
throw
Sean.
a few
You might have to
fivers
chuck
in
a
there
few
and you'll knock it
fivers
off.
down,
486.40 going once.
All right, 487, Anne and Sean.
487.40 going once.
Yeah, it's way too slow for us to do this, the 10-cent bids. 489 even? Okay.
489.40. 489.40 going once.
Down your biggest, just have a number in mind and go shoot for the gold, I reckon.
490 going once. 490.40 going once.
All right, how are we looking now? We're 490.40, still going.
491.50 going once.
That's too slow to refresh.
It looks like there's a bit of tough competition in there.
There's a bit of it's a very aggressive, tough competition. 497.50. Okay, so Anne's really popping down.
I tell you what, I'd get in there and I'd shotgun a few $5 because you just got to blow that competition away.
Look, we might get a third of the price of this thing. All right, 502.50.
So 502.50 going once.
And we plateaued. 504.50.
504.50 going once.
Wow, it's a battle of the two here. Okay, 504.50 going twice.
504.50 going twice.
All right, could be our winner. There we go.
505.50. 505.50 going once.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of these ones, I think. Yeah, it's still going. We have to, 508.50.
508.50 going once.
Wow, we put us out of our misery, and just chuck down 10 fives. Let's chuck down 20 fives. They'll give you 100 out.
510.50 going once. How many bidders have we got there?
It's just two bidders, but the website's so slow. Okay, hang on, here we go. 510.50. We're plateaued out. We're happy.
510.50 go. 516.50.
Sean's come back.
Sure, that's Sean. I think Sean wants it.
Sean wants it, but Sean's sort of strategic and
let's give Sean a closer look at it. Come on, Sean. I reckon you should throw down 10 shotgun $5 notes in there.
Let's put us out of the misery. You've got to pop down quite a bit to get us up.
Yeah, go on, Sean. If you got this for $570, 570 bucks, you'd be stealing it.
Yeah, that's right. 504.50 going twice. 504.50 going once. 505.50. 505.50 going twice. Yeah, it's gonna be one of these ones, I think. 505.50. 505.50 going twice. 505.50. 505.50 going twice. Yeah, it's gonna be one of these ones, I think. 505.50. 505.50 going twice. 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 505.50 going t Well, Anne's in the lead at the moment with 522.50. All right, cool. Looks like we can start.
Come on,
hammering
Anne.
this down.
522.50 going once.
All right, refresh. It's gone up again.
527.50 going once.
All right, come on, here we go. Here we go,
Zoom
guys.
in on
Decide
it. Give
what
them
you're
a
doing.
close look at this maple.
Zoom in on those leads. 527.50 going twice.
527.50 going twice.
This could be it. This could be
This
it.
could be it.
Oh, it's gone up. No, it's all right, Sean.
532.50 going once.
All right, come on, Sean. You might have this.
532.50 going twice.
Oh, we're up again.
533.50
Okay,
going once.
I think they're still deciding.
533.50 going.
Okay.
534 going once. 534 going twice. 534.50, is that it?
No, it's gone up again. 535.50.
535.50 going once. 535.50
Okay, going twice, yes.
going twice.
And just check the third.
Go on,
Come on.
go on.
Nah, it's gone up.
541.50 going once. 541.50 going twice.
543.50.
543.50 going once.
$1,500 Japanese maple on the
1,500
line.
on the line. That's right.
Sean's
1,500
really
bucks worth
coming
of
home.
that.
543.50 going twice.
543.50 going twice.
All right, let's see if we got it here. Sean, you might have outdone Anne. No, Anne's come back hard.
544.50 going once.
Anne and Sean. It's the battle of the titans on the Tutu Many Plants.
wonder-
Too many bids.
I wonder if we could get a dark horse in here now. It's possible, isn't it?
It's, I don't know.
546, 547.50 going once.
547.50.
547.50 going twice.
549.
549.50 going once.
$1,500 Japanese
Whose bid
maple on
is
the
that,
line.
Emma?
It's Anne.
So Anne.
Sean's back.
551.50. Crikey, we're getting serious now. 551.50 going once. 552.50 going once. 552.50 going twice. How's it looking, Emlyn?
552.50 going, what did you say, twice?
Twice, yeah.
How are we looking? Is that it? I think that might be it. Oh, okay, now we're going up again.
553.50 going once. 553.50 going twice.
Yep. And
553.50 going.
Oh,
553.70 going once. 553.70 going twice. 553.70 going. What do you reckon,
That's
Emlyn?
looking good. Might have outbid Sean.
Who's that? Anne?
And P. That's it. Go. Done. Done. Woo! Finally. Wow,
So there it
longest
goes
auction in
down for
history.
$553.70.
But Anne P stayed in there. Good on you, Anne.
Yeah.
Against Sean. Sean really had a go at it. Nice long auction for you.
Yeah.
All right, so we're back on Monday with a live Q&A
Yep.
with Chris. You can ask Chris any questions Monday, 12 p.m.
Now, we've just put 100 specials up there. Tell people how to get those 100
Yep, so
specials.
head over to hellohelloplants.com.au and we have a live sales tab. You just click on that. It's a big yellow button, can't miss it. And if you go in there, you'll see all of our incredible specials that Chris has just shown off on the live today. The site's a bit laggy at the moment. We had quite a few people in the auction room, but yeah, you can see all of your specials there and you can purchase directly offline from there as well.
That's right, and free delivery over most of Victoria when you spend over $399. So
Correct.
you could be in Ruffy
Yeah,
and
I don't even know what that
and
is.
you could need $399 worth of plants, and we'll zip out there in a beautiful green van with a gorgeous kind of pink tutu on the side of the van, unique van, and we deliver out to you with a $399 order, and that applies if you're down in Currambara or Leongatha or Terrelgan,
Sam
Bendigo, Shepparton.
Hey, Sam makes a good comment. He says, you need to raise the minimum bid, guys. These people will be doing the 10 cents all day. They kind of did, didn't they?
Yeah.
Sam. All right, well, yeah, free delivery. Spend over $399. Shop now, shop online. Limited quantities supply. head over to hellohelloplants.com.au and thank you for joining us. All right, see you Monday, hopefully 12 p.m.